Hey everyone. I'm going to take you right into the intro and then I'll be back and we'll get right into this whole shit show.
Home in the valley, home in the city, home isn't pretty, ain't no home for me.
Okay, StreamYards and YouTube is not liking me tonight. That was weird. It started my intro at almost the end, but yet it's showing it at the beginning, and it's not even letting me click on anything. Nope, it's not letting me click on nothing. Wow. Wow. I can see what kind of night it's going to be with StreamYards and YouTube, huh? Yeah. I mean, it's not even, it won't do anything through StreamYards. Look at that, it won't even go on. Let me totally log out. I'll just play this other intro piss on it. I'm not dealing with it. I'm sick of this. If I don't freaking remember to restream again, I'm going to screw. Because all I'm doing is hurting myself at this point. What? Okay, guys, sorry. That will listen to this.
We are the misfits, always digging through the Kathy P has our backs, we're trying to get the facts. He's always causing so much drama. We're searching for the missing, trying to be different. Are the misfits. We're sitting by the pool, don't bring up our kids. It's the #1 rule. We are the misfits. Sitting by the pool, eating all the gummies, never rules, we are the misfits. We're sitting by the pool, don't bring up the kids. It's the #1 rule, we are the misfits. Sitting by the pool, eating all the gummies, never breaking rule. We come in feeling welcome, the mom's always helping. We're fighting off the trolls, we keeping it real. The drama's always coming, we never want it dropping. We're fighting off, never stop, we're searching for the missing, are the misfits. We're sitting by the pool, don't bring up our kids. It's the #1 rule, we are the misfits. Sitting by the pool, eating all the gummies, never breaking rules, we are the misfits. We're sitting by the pool, don't bring up our kids. It's the #1 rule, we are the misfits. Sitting by the pool, eating all the gummies, never breaking rules. Steady, stop pumping, we're always getting jumping. We dissect all the misinformation. We do it all with facts. We use your words against you. Truth will always humble. Kathy P is the place. Let's all keep it bumping. Are the misfits. We're sitting by the pool. Don't bring up our kids. It's the number one rule. We are the misfits. Sitting by the pool, eating all the gummies, never breaking rules. We are the misfits. We're sitting by the pool. Don't bring up our kids. It's the number one rule. We are the misfits. Sitting by the pool, eating all the gummies, never breaking rules. Kathy is the place where everyone is welcome. Kathy is the place where everyone is welcome.
Alrighty, at least that one played. I don't know what the hell's going on with StreamYard's YouTube, but I swear after today's live, I am deleting the icon off my tablet or my laptop. I'm done. I'm done. I keep saying it and I keep forgetting. I'm done. It's insane. Hey, Whispers. Hey, Julia. Hey, Deb. Hey, Black Sheep. Hey, Step, not that Step, don't side, I mean. Hey, Captain Conjure. Hey, Rocky. Hey, PMCW. Butter's in the house. Hey, Darby C. Did you see that people eating sticks of butter? Why would you sit around and eat sticks of butter? It was just freaking gross. They're at the reunion show, and of course, it's catered. Everyone's sitting around eating the good food, and these two idiots are sitting there eating a stick of butter. Yikes! Yuck! I don't get it, but okay. Hey, Snowflakes late there. Hey, Hartley. Hey, Celia. Hey, Lily Rose. Hey, Miss CRN. Good to see you. Hey, Hindsight. Juju B. JC. Hey, Brian. How are you? Pen Pen. Keep it moving. Hey, Mystic. Hey, Vivian. Flower Nana number 7. Hey, Skip. Hey, Sassbuster. Wise Mom. We need one of those. Hey, Rebel Soul. Good to see you. Nope, not today. Well, you need to tell StreamYards and YouTube, get it together. Hey, Spitfire Show. See Bon Bon. Hi, Sim. Marbella. Aunt Carter. Oh, boy. So, how was today for everybody? Still. Betty is such a fucking idiot. I couldn't believe some of the statements she made in her live. I mean, I don't want to review the whole live because I do want to have some laughs. So I figured we could laugh at Brittany. That brilliance on her panels is just, we're in awe of it, and it's just the smarts are overflowing. And I figure everybody could use a couple laughs after all that heavy stuff that's been going down. And we always have a good time with that one. Yeah. That joy, Miss Profound Autism. Yeah, I don't want to get pissed. Well, we might end up there, but I'm telling you, I'll be pissed. She's just infuriated. If anybody's ever needed to seek some therapy, that one. Hey, Cambry. Hey, Darby. She's. See, why does it have all these tabs open? Banana bicycle seat. Good to see you. And you know, Betty, I am so. I don't even want to. It's good to see you. Remember, for 8 months. Whoa, I'm getting there. I have to. Voices are going to come kick my ass. Hey, John. um, I this woman clickbaits the hell out this kid. Okay. Mm. Breaking news: searcher caught doing illicit drugs while searching for Sebastian. I can't even believe that she bought that. I mean, it only took her, what, 18, 20 hours to figure it out. Uh, and she knows it was a troll, but she's still going to run with it. But, I mean, that's really going to, you know, whether you know the dude or not, who's going to put that on YouTube, okay? In the middle of a search. Come on. I mean, it's the stupidity, and the stupidity for doing it. A lot of stupidity going around there, but I mean, you can troll. You ain't got to troll like that now, because in the end, you're hurting yourself, regardless. Because you know, I don't know. What, cat? You're scaring the crap out of me. You sound like when you jump up on there, you sound like someone coming through the door. You're so dang big. Kids are almost asleep. They're in bed watching TV. I'm letting them finish their movie. He's been laying down for a minute. Hey, gotcha. Somebody had a headache, I seen. I hope you feel better. They suck, I know. I heard the trial was prolonged for Andra. Of course. I told you she's been trying to get continuances. Betty will drag it out till she can't drag it out no more. That's just how Betty rolls. That's who Betty is. But she will put other people down for what she does, which you're going to hear. Like I said, we're only going to listen to a little bit of this because I want to move on. You can barely hear me? Okay. Let me turn my mic up then. I had to turn down. Oh, let me get the link to Wacky Tacky Creepy Girl. Yeah, I turned my mic down. That should be. I don't know if I'll turn it up too. That should be better. Is that any better? It's a cheap ass mic too. Which it's not what I wanted. See, it won't even let me. Darby C, member for 12 months. Holy cow! It won't even let me. It's locked. It won't even let me. Won't even let me share the link. I don't know. Let me share it. It's not letting me do jack crap. Nope. Hopefully this will work. Nope. Not cooperating. I can't even drop the link. Lord have mercy. Thanks, StreamYard. Appreciate you. Let me go into my phone and get the link. Reverse to images one. Lavender Dreamer. I am. I'm getting better. I am getting there. Hey, okay. I have no idea what was going on with this. Okay, copy. Gotcha. All right, now it wants me. It won't let me post. I'll go and get my phone. I am so over YouTube and StreamYard. I really am. I'm gonna have to control StreamYards through some other means if it'll let me. I don't want to. Yeah, I just want to get the link. Okay, got the link. All right, there we go. And let me get the link. Hopefully, it'll let me post it. There we go. It letting me post it. I'll have to bring people up on my phone, though, I think. Because I don't think it's going to do anything on here. Okay. No, I've never tried Streamlabs. People tell me it's really difficult to use. I've never tried it, though. I like Restream. I just keep forgetting to use it. Why is it highlighting everything? What the hell? It is acting really wanky. I just honestly, I forget. It's just I'm so used to, and StreamYard is just there, and I'm going to delete the StreamYard, and I put control anything. It's like opening multiple pages, and it shouldn't do that. Well, let me add you to stage, but it won't let me do anything else.
What? Okay, so what's it doing?
I can't post. I have to go in through my phone, and it keeps opening up a million. Look at this. It keeps opening up a million YouTubes.
Well,
it's wild.
I don't know.
It's really wild. I think
it's actually taking you to open YouTube.
You know, it's let me block the speakers. It like I went in, to load the video I'm gonna play. It's loaded it like in the present. It's listed 5 times, 5 times. It's weird. And the dog's getting in trouble. The dog's getting yelled at. But it's not me.
Well, whatever you've done, your sound is amazing. You finally sound clear and not garbled. So whatever you're doing right now at this moment, that's what you need to continue to do through the show.
I actually have done absolutely nothing to load the video. It's like StreamYards and YouTube's not cooperating with each other.
Well,
StreamYards is trying to do one thing, and YouTube's saying, "Nope, we're not doing shit." My kind of night, But man, I was looking at a headset today, and I got it narrowed down to 2. Great prices too.
Well, I'm not going to last real long because I've had a long.
Oh yeah, you've been at it all day, huh?
I've been. Well, and then I had to go shovel, and that was a lot of work, even using the little power shovel. So that was a lot of work, and I still have. Yeah, but there's no way I can't film because it takes both hands to operate. Because you need one hand to hold the cord and one hand to pull the trigger, and so I'm missing a hand, and like it only shoots it in one direction. So
that would be cool. In all the years I lived in snow, I never seen my snow blower. And we use a weed blower, to blow the loose snow. But yeah, I never seen a shovel. Probably weird that it excites me. Huh? Hey, Fred.
Well,
No, it's not
it
the
doesn't
rim
look
on
like
my sister.
it doesn't look like a shovel. It doesn't look like a shovel. It
Well,
looks like a little mini snowblower, but it just is operated by a handheld handle. I can it's I have it sitting outside my door,
it's really
but
cold tonight, you know.
oh
It
god,
really is.
it's still snowing.
Let me see. Well, tomorrow it's going to be 67. It's 59 right now. Yeah, but the cold air, it's cold on everything else, but it feels good to breathe it. So I'm braving it for a little bit.
I
Live
overdid it
entertainment.
outside. I
You
got
did?
2/3 of I got all of the office done, and then I got 2/3 of my side done,
Hey,
and
Betty,
finally said, "Fuck it, I hurt."
you overdid it, and you know you can really hurt yourself shoveling snow. You know that.
Well, it's not really shoveling. It's just walking behind the machine.
Just
I push
saying.
it, and it spits it forward, up and out and forward. But um,
Mm-hmm.
it just I got too cold. I got too cold being
Mm-hmm.
out there. I didn't have my hat on. I had my gloves on, but I didn't bring my hand warmers. I didn't have my jacket zipped. It was still snowing. I'm already worn down. So anyway,
Hey, hey, Lollipop
what
Girl.
do we
Hey, Aries. Um, let's do her first because it's not much I want to get with her. Hey, Music City
Okay, well,
Mom.
you just suddenly went into a tunnel, so you need to either
Uh-oh.
move back
I didn't move. I
or
didn't go anywhere. I didn't do anything. I'm in the same spot. Does it still sound like that?
a little bit, yeah.
Oh, Jesus. You know what? I'd probably be better off going on to my tablet, honestly.
Your tablet sounds way better.
Yeah. And just play the video on here.
You can play the video on your tablet. You should be able to share it.
No, it wouldn't let me last time. It'll let me bring people up, but it wouldn't let me share content.
Oh,
And I even tried using the desktop version.
well,
It
right
didn't.
there, it sounds perfect again. So,
I'm actually literally not moving. God, I went to the grocery store today. How depressing is that? That's your excitement for a Saturday. Look at all these pages open that I didn't open. Oh my Lord, let me close up.
who the
What?
fuck is this nitwit that we were just watching? Like, that's not Betty. That's not what Betty does. Talk about a catfish.
Okay, I closed all those. Somebody was on my computer. Why? I actually took a hey, Jilly Moon, my favorite misfit. I actually took a nap today. I haven't napped in, you know, only because I've been feeling good, but I don't normally nap. But that hour felt like awesome. Somebody was on my computer, which would only be him because the kids don't have my joke, they wouldn't anyway. Yeah, he ran a battle now too, so bitch. Anyway, there's just every one of her thumbnails is Sebastian. And I knew she was going to do a live about Stephen. I knew it. I mean, that's a given. It just took her a long time to find it. But I don't know. To even fall for something like that is ridiculous. But hey, Sharon. She's an idiot. Where's Thor? Oh, voices. Remember what I talked to you about a creator with a couple subs?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I got more messages today, just before I went live,
Okay.
and it hasn't stopped. In fact, it's amped up.
Well, then we need to. It needs to be addressed.
Okay, we're gonna have to,
So
because yeah,
we'll have to. We'll deal with it. We'll get with the others privately, and
hmm,
we'll go from there.
yeah,
Because that
yeah,
we'll let somebody else. We'll take our findings to somebody else.
yeah,
That's all we can do. It's not.
yeah.
I
She's
mean,
one
it's
of
not
them's
up to.
getting really worried.
Well, and that needs
It's
to
get
stop. So
Getting really stressed out about it, and I feel so bad.
Oh, that just needs to stop.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, so this was today, and she's going to talk about all kind of other cases for like an hour before she even gets into Sebastian. So we are going to fast forward because I have not researched anything on these cases. So to question or to make sure, I have to know what's going on in the case. You know that. I've told you that a million times when I review Betty. If I'm not familiar with the case, I won't review her on it because I don't know. She's, well, you can pretty much bet what she's doing, but you still got to be able to prove it, you know? Anyway, hey, where's the cat? I love the lollipop girl. Lavender Dreaming, that's a pretty name. Hey, Teresa. Anyway, but you can't overdo it with that snow, dear. Kick your ass.
Good day.
No!
Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a
Okay, we're not listening to that. We're going.
Stop pretending that he
She's gonna, oh my gosh, we're got an ad and we just started.
It's a lifestyle change that empowers individuals to take control.
doesn't
I'm treating
exist,
myself to
or
YouTube
that he
preview.
doesn't care about you. Turn to him.
Oh.
We starts with the rationalization of
Okay, this is all other cases that have nothing to do with Sebastian. They are not mentioned in her description or her title. The only thing that is mentioned is Sebastian. Because otherwise she wouldn't get nobody in her chat if she put other things. We all know
So
that.
even though Alec Murdaugh broke his
And she's mentioned numerous cases.
the Bledsoe School for Boys in Gallatin, which is
Okay.
riddled with
We're this
typically come keeps that August 2025 trial date on the books and allow them to work around. And that is their main goal, is to delay. So I'm hoping that this judge
Did you hear that? Wait a minute.
keeps that
Listen.
August 2025 trial date on the books and allow
You
them to work
turned it down
around
too
this as much
far.
as possible. But it is possible because the tactic of the defense at this point is to delay. So I'll keep you guys posted as to what.
Betty. That's you. That's been your tactic in anything you've ever filed in court. Delay, and beyond delay. But guess what? I bet you this is the last time you're going to get a continuance. See, because I did a little research today. It's the last time you're going to get a continuance on the criminal end, Betty, especially protection order violations. In all honesty, I'm surprised that you got it in the first place. But you keep lying, saying you don't have an attorney. You never told the judge you were working pro se from the beginning, did you? No. Don't worry. The judge will find you, Betty. The judge will find everything. Remember you went after his grandkids? Yeah, I bet he's going to remember that when you go in front of him. Or that you told him, hey, fuck you. I'm going to go get a tattoo and I'm going to talk about these people 100 times a day. Yeah. So I don't know why you're delaying it. Because you think the longer you drag it out, and I know in your mind, you truly think that that's going to benefit you. And it's not, Betty. It has not benefited you as of yet, has it? And criminal is so different than civil. And you should know that. You've been in front of judges plenty of times. You know how it works. I mean, geez, at least 40. That's being, fair. But anyway.
Whether Brian Kohberger's defense is going to be successful in pushing it back from that August 2025 trial date deadline. I think this is giving them enough to work with, but who knows?
Okay, now we're going to fast forward.
So now we're going to start moving over to missing when he was 15 years old on February 26, 2024. He has not been seen, heard from, been identified by a scent dog, seen on camera, or seen by
you don't
any
no, ma'am, can't say that. You don't know what law enforcement has. They're not going to tell you what they have. So, ma'am, you can't state that as facts because you have no clue. They could have tons of video with him on it. You have no clue. None of us do. Go ahead.
Party since the evening of January 25th when he was at the Texas Roadhouse Grill with his mother. This this has kind of been a shit show in lack of better words, right? It's been a complete, utter shit show. At first, it was blamed on me. It was blamed on Tony. It was blamed on Seth. It was blamed on everybody but the people that were responsible for turning this into a shit.
Ma'am, you are one of the people responsible. In fact, everybody you just mentioned have played major roles in it. I'm not saying others haven't. Of course others have. But don't count yourself out. You've been a big part. Seth and Tony's been a big part. What delusions are you running today? Because they're bad.
Shit show. And those those blinders have been removed from most of us, right? Because we've watched this case unfold. We know who is causing all the problems. We know who is not causing all the problems. And it's really been very hard to watch as we
know who's causing the problems and who isn't. You do? Huh. Your name wouldn't happen to be in there. Tony's name wouldn't happen to be in there. Dookie, get away from my cords. Back away. Back away. Go. Nope. I'll give you a candy bar if you leave. Go. Go, go, go. I gotta bribe the cat. Anyway. Yeah. Okay.
For this young man to come home and to come home safely,
That's
as well
want.
as the people that are involved looking for him. You know, we all want to pray for him, but we also know people that are doing this for clicks, views, and attention. And those people typically...
That's so rich coming from you. There's people doing it just for clicks, views, and attention. Hot damn, do you hear that, voices?
Did this bitch bump her head?
I don't know. Telling you that coffee in that coffee cup, there is something in that shit. But if it makes you have a distorted reality like that, I want some. If it'll make me forget the last two, I want some. Click. Hey, Wishful. Sorry, guys, if I cough. I'm trying to catch it.
10 months later.
Oh, Dookie, I can't let you.
Parent that has not bothered doing anything but sitting on their rear end and doing nothing while trying to shut everybody up about their missing child case. So that's the situation that I feel that we're in with this case. And of course, you know, over the last
parents are supposed to not exist to you.
Yeah. And Betty, they have done things. What's the green team done exactly? When's the last time you organized anything other than a meet and greet, going out to dinner and then having a party all night? When's the last time, when have you ever went out physically searching? Any of you? Any of you? When has Tony went searching? Oh, she calls Tony a national spokesman. That is his title. He is a national spokesman. Not sure. Yeah. But please tell me, other than get on here and grip for money, clicks and views, tell me exactly what you've done. Any of the green team, what have you done besides cause chaos and spread tons and tons of misinformation? Not a one of you have went and physically done a damn thing. But you're on here attacking the ones who absolutely go out there and put their boots on the ground and go looking. You ain't got to like them, but at least they're doing something. Okay.
Bombs have been dropped.
What bombs?
And give us a little insight, a little more and further.
What bombs? She's going to tell us.
Further insight into what happened to this young man. So first, I'd like to start out with what has transpired, this spiraling effect of all these hate channels. Well, one is they tried to do a smear piece on Seth Rogers by utilizing an email that was only one-sided. It did not put into context what.
Are you a freaking idiot, or are you? Do any of you have at least a partial working brain cell? What campaign? That email didn't make him look bad. He made himself look bad by sending out Tony with some frivolous crap to spread more misinformation and go at Chris and Katie, who, by the way, refused to go after him in any way. I'm not making that up. It's what was said. See, unlike you, I actually listen. I know you fantasize about truth at night. You got a new crush, don't you? Poor Truth. Poor Truth.
What that conversation was about. So the national spokesperson for Seth Rogers, many of us know him, Tony Mathis.
He's a national spokesperson, beast. National. Mm-hmm.
China
She
White,
watches
he's
it.
nationwide.
He's nationwide is on your side. Hey, Sunday Doodles. She watches us talk about her, and like a 2-year-old, she repeats it back at us. Yeah, she uses a lot of our words. You can tell who she watches. I made me mad when she took my Dr. Phil sayings down, man. I've been using those since I started YouTube. You know, don't just give Dr. Phil credit. I've been using them too. Granted, they were his, but we share, you know? Hey, Talisa. She needs some Dr. Phil. But then again, I seen what Dr. Phil did with that Trisha. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind.
Decided to go on a live and explain these things. And it was on
No,
Mr. and Mrs. E Crimecast Live.
No, he did not, ma'am. What he did was go on there to spin a narrative, to do damage control, because you idiots couldn't understand. It didn't make him look bad. What it looked like, in my opinion, was parents who were trying to find the best resources obtainable to help their child who was struggling with severe behavioral issues, Betty, not just at home, but at school as well. That's a good thing, that they were working together. But that's just too much for you guys to comprehend, isn't it?
When they were wanting to know what was going on with this email and just wanting to clear up some information. And what was learned and derived from that, which I don't believe this was a side effect of this smear that went terribly wrong for them, and it has created this spinning out of control of their narrative situation that happened, that was on full public display for the last several weeks, right? And so what had happened is the real information came out that Chris and Katie were trying to rehome their son any place and every place they could put him, just to get him out of the home. And they were wanting to send him to a horrible school, the Bledsoe School for Boys in Gallatin.
He threatened your friend in a chat? Oh, wow. I didn't know that happened. That's crazy. Okay, now she's trying to say that they were trying to force Seth into agreeing to send Sebastian to this horrific school. But the only one that wanted to pick schools that were away from home, guess who? Just saying.
And which is riddled with a bunch of abuse complaints and other things.
And Betty, most of those places, unfortunately, you're going to find complaints like that. I don't know if they're true or not. I didn't research it, but I know that there's always complaints lodged against schools like that. So that's why the parents were doing their due diligence, and they were researching. No one was committed to anything, just like you keep saying, well, he was going to live with his father. Nope, that wasn't written in stone, Betty. You're using a filter today, but at least you're using an easier one. Girl, you were going a little too crazy with them damn filters because your skin don't look
Well,
that. Never mind.
she needs to lay off the Joanna Dirte look and just chop that longer length right off.
Yeah, isn't that looks bad? It does. I think it would look cute if she did. The way it lays around her neck down
Yep,
there, I think that would look
would be
cute.
perfect.
Yeah,
Helps to
I
hide
really think that would look
her
cute.
necticles.
White tea nerdy, cool name. Nothing went wrong. Nothing is out of control. Nothing came out. Yeah, in their minds, come on. She thinks Tony is a worldwide spokesperson.
Nationwide. Nationwide.
She went beyond nationwide. Do you think we should give him a trophy or an award letter? An award he can put in a frame? Since he's world famous now, like Betty. We could give them matching
Yeah,
diplomas.
he could be fucktastical.
We could give them matching diplomas. They both like Cracker Jack boxes. Oh my lord.
My dog likes pomegranate.
Pomegranate.
Mm-hmm.
Does he really?
He doesn't like the little white part, but he'll suck all the juice out and then spit the other part out.
Oh, that is so cool. Mason's a cool dog. I love his little sweater you had, or his coat you had on him today. That was cute.
Fucking 19 degrees.
Even other states argue.
I want to get one from that cat, but he's so overweight. Well, it's not that he's just overweight. He's just a big cat. And I can't find one that big, so I think I'm going to have to use a dog one. Because I can't find one for a cat that big. I don't know. I don't even know if he'll like it. International star phenomenon of the universe. Bullhorn.
About whether to ever use them again to put out-of-state boys in there that are in the government's custody and control.
Uh-huh.
So they're having issues where even like say Virginia, right? I think one of the states, one of our western states or eastern states here had been sending them and actually approached the Department of Children and Family Services because they were concerned about sending any more boys to the school. And that is a true story. I did read it. I don't remember the state, so don't.
Oh, you don't remember anything. And Betty, there's nothing, absolutely nothing I would take from you as true. But there has been complaints made. And I believe there was some type of investigation, but I don't believe anything went for. I didn't dig any deeper than that because it's really a moot point. He was not going there and he's not there. So what does it freaking matter? They were looking at things. That's all, Betty. That's it. That's all. It's not that big boom you think.
Told me on the state, but I know it was definitely related to one of the states that were sending children, out-of-state children to that school and said they can't do it anymore because of the level of abuse and complaints coming from.
I think you've been getting cloned. There was a Mitten Mama and Granny's. This was before I got sick, so probably about 12, 13, 14. I'll get the name of the live. I'll know when I see it. But I had the mods check it and remove it because I knew you wouldn't talk like that. So I've never seen you talk like that. So it's a shirt, sweater outfit. Usually dog outfits are almost always interchangeable to cats. Oh, really? Cool. As long as you get the right fitting. Yeah. He's a big cat. Rehome, what the fuck, Sebastian isn't a pet. Yeah, thank you for catching that. I was hoping somebody would. Does Betty ever cease to disappoint? I mean, she's called him defective and everything else. To Betty, you would rehome. That's what I remember one time, it was probably about a year ago, I was reviewing her. And she was saying something about the foster care system, and she called it rehoming the problem children. I wanted to jump through that screen and chuck the fuck out of her.
Fucking course she did. Yep. Yep. That's Betty.
Mm-hmm. The ignorance is astounding from her.
Fucking A, isn't ever. Well, Mason's over the moon for pomegranates.
Oh, that is. I don't know. My dog likes carrots and vegetables, but I don't know if he'd eat a pomegranate. He likes bananas as long as they're dipped in peanut butter.
Well, you got to drop the little seeds down, you know.
Mm. Hey,
Pomegranates
that is awesome. I never thought about that, but I do. I want to get.
They're a fucking nightmare to. They're a nightmare to open and eat, and so I just dropped a couple on the floor for him, and he thinks that's the best thing in the fucking world. So
I'm gonna see if it'll let me. See, it took the link away. I didn't. I pinned the link and it's gone. I don't know if it will let me do it this time. If not, I'll just post like I did before on my phone. Oh, it's working now. Hallelujah. Hey, Susie, good to see you. How are you? As a parent of a teen with autism, BHB infuriates me with their lack of awareness and ignorance. You don't have to be a parent to understand autism. Just shows her ignorance. Yeah, it really does. It really does. Now I want to. Are we gonna meet you and B Tim? Go do this Karen Reed turtle reject live. We got to get it done. It'll be fun. Okay. Let's get back into psycho here.
From that school, and that's where they wanted to send
No.
Sebastian.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. All they were doing was looking at their options, at available resources. That's it. That's all. That filter does make your skin look a lot better, Betty. Tell me what filter you're using. I don't know how to use a filter, but tell me anyway.
Seth's like, no, he didn't have any. He had no way of sending him to school because he wanted to do the online school. It took there's an approval process and a waiting.
No, Seth wanted to do the online school, not Sebastian. In fact, he didn't even want to go there. But okay.
List for the school.
It's scratchy.
So they were trying to find everything that
the video is
where they could put Sebastian until his dad could take him. This was.
Is it scratchy now?
Yes.
Let me stop sharing. Oh, come on, stream here on YouTube. I swear to God, the first thing I'm doing when I get off this live tonight is I'm deleting the little StreamYard thing on my laptop, and I'm done. I canceled, so I'm not paying for a new month. It's just not worth paying double for a crappy service. It's really not. It's just not worth paying double for a crappy service. Monday, my computer, hopefully, it shouldn't take him too long to change it. Well, I'd rather order the battery, though, because, they get, of course, the tech stores, they're going to mark up the battery, but I could get it off Amazon, my damn self, and save money. I don't know if they'll do that, though. But I have a feeling it's more than just, I think it's going to be the port to it. I'm just over it. Don't buy cheap. Listen to me. Don't make my mistake. I do not have 5 pages open. I have one tab besides StreamYards. That is the weirdest thing. Oh, and it's going to make me start over. Oh. I don't like you either, StreamYards. All right, we're going to go back into this. Oh, then she goes into talking about that everybody she can, and then Sebastian. And she does it to get her audience because she knows that she puts
10 months later, say with a parent that has not bothered doing anything but not afford these schools, and decided to keep Sebastian with them while Seth worked on getting him full time. That was reinitiated.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. He was not working. He actually refused to take him for well over a year, did he not, Betty? How come he needed time, but mom didn't? Mom was the one having all the issues. You know, that's where he was living. That's where, where was he? What did he do? Push it off on mom. Oh, no, I can't take him right now. He got to get his behavior in line. Don't you think she needed help with that too? I mean, I'm just saying, it seems like you thought, well, let Katie handle it. Well, it wasn't just Katie's issue. And that, to me, that's what it seems like. And I know I don't like to talk about too personal about that stuff, but it is what it is. What he did. Oh, you stupid piece of plastic. I'm going to throw you in the freaking swimming pool. I really threw it in. And that water's cold. I'm not going in, so. Uh-oh. What the hell was that?
Well, I don't know.
Sticky
I just
keys,
unmuted.
I don't want to use sticky keys.
Back in October of 2023, so a year later, and that's the first time we had heard about it.
It's still scratchy.
Still scratching?
He's going to be going
What
down.
changed?
Nothing. I haven't done anything. Good quality. Let me turn that down. Sometimes that'll help. No, I haven't changed anything. Nothing's changed. I haven't moved. I'm in the same position. Hey, fake advocate. So you can leave the live running and log into StreamYard from Firefox and enter this stream and all the audio problems resolved. I don't even have Firefox on my. I don't have time to do that on live. I used to use Firefox on my iPad. Okay, let's see if that works.
So long story short, that came out with the other information that there weren't just one or two CPS reports, there were 5 CPS reports. Well, this
No, there wasn't.
ignited the narcissistic behavior of one of the step parents in this child's case. And they decided to start smearing even more and trying to have their family, so their hands are clean, when their content creators won't run a story. Mommy Dearest will run a story to get people talking again. So then now instead of addressing that, they just go to Seth is a pedo, right? And then all of a sudden you got SF running these bunk reports that we know have been debunked over and over again, showing.
No, none of his stuff has been debunked over and over and over again. The Green Team stuff has, your theories on the lights. Well, you don't say theories, you state it as fact. Your stuff has been debunked even by people in the Green Team. Spanky, I remember he was mad at you. He called you Bullhorn Strangler twice. He said you can't lie to people like that, Betty. You should listen to your own teammates.
His unprofessionalism and his willingness to do what it takes to try to help get his clients off instead of investigating the case as it's supposed to be investigated in accordance with his license, right? So then that was so those were the 3 distractions that came out the gate. The fact that they were trying to make it look like Seth was the one trying to get rid of his son, then the 5 CPS reports, then actually 4. Mommy Dearest writing that Seth's a pedo, and then the bunk reports from the unscrupulous PI. 4 different things back to back. Boom, 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 boom. Right? So that caused a lot of stress behind their scenes that I can only imagine. This is assumptive thinking, right? Stuff was going on behind the scenes. Pressure is mounting. All of a sudden, we've got Elevated Truth coming out saying,
telling you,
what is going on, and why are you, all this stuff. Why are you throwing a YouTuber in jail, but you're not going after a dog that threatened to kick in your front door. And, you know, what about the truck? And it's like, truck. And then we find out there's a possibility of CP's truck being in the area the night Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers disappeared.
There.
No, that's
changed.
And that was mind-blowing, but nobody
what'd you say?
It stopped being scratchy all of a sudden.
Yeah, see, that's, you know, Betty, that's not true. Chris was not home for the umpteenth gazillion times. He was not home.
really ran with the story.
Yeah,
Why?
you did.
Because the manufacturing of distractions and misinformation started pedaling in high gear. The stepfather goes up on panel, condemns everybody, right? Tells them no bashing. Let's stop the bashing. And then ever since that live ended, those people on that channel have done nothing but ramp up the bashing on set.
Huh?
A person they know had nothing to do with the
Guess what? You're full of shit, but I'm going to finish this before I comment. Wait a minute.
disappearance of Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. But none of us fell for this nonsense. So now what's the
Betty, there's no proof, no evidence that Christopher Broadwood had anything to do with it. There's, in fact, there's factual evidence that proves he wasn't even in town. But you don't have you can't see that. And honestly, you don't have any proof that Katie Broadwood did anything either. There's no proof of anybody doing anything that we are aware of.
new distraction? Miss Bobby and her sons were lying in wait to snatch Sebastian out of his...
I never said that. I don't know anything about them people other than the crap she spews on here. At this point, anybody who lives in a neighborhood could be a suspect. Anybody. Could be Joe Blow on the corner, Roger Dodger next door, you know, Faith Alley down the street. You don't know. So you actually can't rule nobody out, Betty. Let law enforcement do that.
his bed. Who believes that?
Bullshit detected. Take precautions.
Oh.
Two 10-year-old boys have been charged with the abduction and murder.
What turned two 10-year-old boys into
Oh my
killers?
gosh, two 10-year-old boys.
Never hear.
How can 10-year-olds even think of something
Lie
like...
detector test determined you are a liar.
Betty, you would blow a lie detector test up, Jack. That thing probably... yeah, you would exceed any numbers it had. It would blow up. It would blow up. Whoever your examiner is would have to charge you for a new machine and a new laptop. Shut up, Betty. ABC.
Just saying. Just saying. So all this stuff is going on, and now we find out that these fake searches are
What?
just ways for everybody to get together and pass a straw around.
Oh my God. Fake searches. You mean like your fake vigils where really it's just a meet and greet? Everybody goes out to eat, then you all party all night? Remember, Betty, we busted you out on the live. You tried to shut up the person you were sharing the room with, but she done told on your ass. Are you kidding me? You still are too stupid to admit you've been trolled. Oh my God.
And pass a straw around. But we don't want to get into that, you know? We don't
And you
wanna get
can't
into
be
that.
accusing people of that because you didn't see anybody. All you seen was somebody's hands, but you don't know who was there. So you can't be accusing nobody of that. You know what, Betty? I think a bunch of YouTubers need to get together and sue your ass. I really do. And I don't like lawsuits, but you deserve it. What you want to say about whoever who put that out, that's on you. But you can't be accusing people that weren't even there, have nothing to do with it. And he should have expected getting this kind of response, because that's why he did it, was to troll you. And it did take you a long time to find it, Benny. You're really slow. And I don't think you did. I think one of your mods did. But, okay. Yeah. Idiot.
Oh, good gracious. How did this pop up on my...
Sorry, but I don't care if I like the person or not. I would not have made a video like that, because I don't know Steven. I've only seen him in chats. I've never, had a real conversation with him. I've seen him on TikTok, but I don't know him. But what I do know of him, does he make some stupid choices? Yeah. Does he act before he thinks? Yeah. Do I believe he is stupid enough to, with the way everything is going and how they went after his job and his family, everything? Do you really think he is stupid enough to do that on camera? Come on. I mean, it's not rocket science here. Was it poor judgment? Very much so, because now that's forever attached to this. I get his frustrations. They went after his livelihood, I get it. But there was other ways it could have been handled. That, no. And now he's getting all the clapback from it. And, I can't believe that anybody actually thought that was real. Hey, blank slate. Hey, Zero Box. I don't know. Voices is being really quiet. I better shut up.
No, I'm trying to get the last of my laundry situated. So
hey, did you save me any dinner? Did you save me any dinner? Man, I have thought about your roast all freaking day long.
Oh yeah, there's plenty left.
I'll be there. Hey, Dee. So what do you guys think about, what is everybody's opinions about this? Everybody's has one, and I want to hear it. I'm curious to see if, I'm sorry, but I wouldn't have even bought that about.
Do a poll. Use your cell phone and do a poll.
Oh, yeah. In all honesty, I wouldn't even believe that about GriftimJ. Unless I actually seen her put it to her nose. But you know what I mean? Even she's stupid enough to buy it. She's stupid enough to believe it. I have to go into YouTube, don't I? Or go into StreamYards, right? Yeah.
Not StreamYard on your phone. YouTube on your phone.
Oh, that's right.
You pull up your chat on your phone.
Okay. Okay. Now. I'm trying to remember how to do it now.
Once you pull up your chat, it's at the bottom. You gotta. Yeah.
Membership, super chat. I'll have it.
It should be over on the left-hand side.
It might do it on here. No.
Okay, well, you can use those standard 1s and 2s.
Yeah, okay. There you go. Put a 1. I know how to do it on my there's YouTube Studio. Maybe I'll do it for that.
It's not done through Studio.
That's why I did it last time. Well, not through Studio, but because I went through StreamYard. Okay, let me see. All right. So put a 1 if you would have believed that, or knowing what you know with everything that's going on, And I don't know if you watch Steven or not, but has he made mistakes? Absolutely. I mean, yeah, who hasn't? But would you believe that, or would you think, hey, wait a minute, someone's messing with me? For the one of you believe it, or two, you thought it was he did it to mess with them. I wouldn't have fell for it. Hey, Marcy, true crime for you. At least I wouldn't have fired up alive about it. Maybe privately went to the person if I, knew them. I just didn't think that he needed to go fire up alive. Did you all watch the live she did on it? Did you, Voices?
Yeah, we went over it on Queens.
Mm. He's obnoxious.
This pop up on my screen. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. This is an accident, y'all. I can't seem to stop it. I can't seem to stop it. I don't know what's happening here. Oh my goodness.
Oh, Lord.
How did this happen? I didn't mean to do this. How to get it to quit? What is this? What?
And you know what she's doing, right?
Oh man, that's a long
That's why she
snort
did it.
there, isn't it?
Now, you betting he couldn't have been snorting. His hand was down with the straw in it at that time.
What? There's no snort. Why does he need a
Betty,
bill?
that was a setup.
I don't understand.
You're too stupid to realize it was a setup.
But I bet you he's not. And you know what
I just don't. I'm sorry. I don't believe
I gotta be honest,
that he would.
Look at the top of your screen.
With the way they go at him and the way they go at people, I just find it hard to believe that that was nothing other than a very poor, what do you call it? He calls it a troll or a joke or whatever. I get it. I get the frustrations and stuff, but that was just very poor. Yeah, it happened. Not for 1 second do I believe it was a problem he's having. He wouldn't have put it on camera. Exactly, mother of two boys. There's just no way. Not with the way, especially, hey, Roxanne, the way, oh, come on now. The way things are going and the way people are constantly being up, I mean, come on. They went after that man's job. They went after his contracts. They've done everything they could.
Maybe Betty's mad because she can't find any.
Oh, that might be. Yeah.
Maybe she's triggered.
Hell, it's cold here in Florida. People ain't coming outside. They're not used to this weather. They're used to, 70, 80-degree days, not in the 50s.
Well, I was thinking maybe it's because she's on bond and she can't.
Well, but that's not part of her bond.
You still, if you're on bond, you can't do substances.
Is she paying attention to her bond?
Establishments where alcohol is sold.
Or the protection orders?
Well, I don't know.
Is she paying attention to any of that? Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
Remember, she don't break the law, so you're right. She is the most law-abiding citizen in the world. She's also beyond national. She's worldwide. Oh,
I'm
that
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get it to quit. It's Nick's thing.
Hey,
it won't.
yeah.
I keep pushing it. It just ain't stopping.
I don't think that's over. But I don't know. I don't know legally because he did put it out here, even though it doesn't show him actually doing it. It doesn't show any actual substance. So he may have a problem there, though she is aware. Never mind. Betty wouldn't be aware. It would. Yeah, it might be a tough find. Now, if he can prove that she had anything to do with going after his business contracts and stuff, oh boy. Now that's some serious shit. That is some serious shit. But I do believe that Tony had a hand in.
Uh-oh. She'll be right back. After these messages, Kathy will be right back. I'm just really exhausted. I overdid it. My knee's really bothering me. It hurts from like the top outside of my left knee down into my shin, all the way down into my ankle. And I'm just really, I overdid it. I'm just tired. I put some pain salve on my knee and I've got my rice bag on it.
Okay, so
And
it yeeted me. Can y'all hear me?
yep, you're back.
Or do I have my volume down too low?
Nope, you're back.
Can y'all hear me?
Can you hear me?
I can't.
You can hear me? I can hear you.
Now, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we
Okay,
can
now
hear
I
you.
can hear you. Yeah, I switched
you
over
hear
to my tablet. I don't know it just booted me and I'm not dealing with it. I just gotta close this out. There, I got rid of that. All right. I just wish it would let me share content on here. Let me see. Oh, media assets. More layout, private chat. Nope. Post a comment. Yeah, it won't let me share content. It'll let me add people, but it won't let me share content. Weirdest thing. Maybe I don't know. Weirdest thing. So I'll just play it. Piece of shit. Let me get it. I am so tired of having these tech issues. I really. Oh, Julie's got another video posted. Dear Lord. That woman, I swear to God. Ugh. That one I can't with.
Like he's done this before. I don't know.
A little loud. Clap it a little loud. Just push it, push it. You gotta push it. You don't have a push. You don't.
She thinks she's funny.
So, you gotta push it. Gotta push it. Gotta push it. Gotta push it.
I'm so sorry, Delilah. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to scare you.
Okay, so where'd you take the video?
Yeah. You want to be my straw buddy? I heard you like. I think she like. I think. Do you like straws? Oh, you like to chew them. Do you like to put them up your nose? What do you mean put them up? I don't know. Somebody likes to put them up their nose. Where do you put your straws? Oh, she chews her straws. She chews her straws. I don't know. I don't understand. Come say hi to everybody. Quit being such a shy girl. Come say hi. Come say hi. Say hi. Say hi, everybody. Yep, there's my paw right there. It's all better now. My mommy's okay. You see all those people out there? Look at them all. I'm just joking. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just meant to I don't know how that's clip got up there. I think Nick did his his technical issues. I think he's the one that plugged that video, and I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. I thought I handled
She
that
doesn't
this
know the
morning. I'm
joke.
so sorry, y'all.
Betty thinks she's funny. She's not getting the joke. Hey, Trigger Mint Mocha. Hey, Castleberry. And what she does, hey, LFT. And what she doesn't understand, or refuses to understand, is she did get trolled. Bad troll. Very bad taste. But if this happened to have been true, that's not how you help someone. And being in recovery, she should know that. Right? Can y'all hear me? I hate bees knees. I hope they I hope they man,
Yes.
I don't know. I'm just telling you, if it was me, I'd have been in jail. I'm sorry, but I've never gotten away with stuff, but then I don't try to either. So yeah. I don't know. She's wild. Maybe that'll make the volume better. Edit my settings. Okay, there we go. Okay. Is that better? Yeah. Okay. All right.
That wasn't what I was trying to talk about. I'm so sorry. This is really what I was going for right here. I just hit the wrong button and,
No,
and
you
I couldn't
didn't.
stop it. It just kept going and going and going
So
and going.
clever, isn't she?
All right, so here's an update for Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. This was from yesterday. I'll check to see if
There is no updates, Betty. Quit saying breaking news. The first hour you didn't even talk about Sebastian, which you've been doing in all your lives, but you clickbait with Sebastian for the clicks and views and money because you know people won't come in if you're not doing the drama with the Sebastian case. It is what it is, Betty.
they put one out for today. I don't think they have yet. But this was pretty interesting
Liza.
ourselves because if you guys remember, back when this case was going on, we
misheard the other day the gross stuff she was saying about Katie and Sebastian. My mouth hung open. Hey, little horses. That never happens with Betty, ever. But my mouth hung open. It was
she's
even
awful.
Yeah, it was beyond anything Oh, yeah. Oh, thank you, Mama. Yeah, do me a favor, guys. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. If you're not subbed up, sub on up. We have full-side memberships. You can be a misfit like the rest of us. I didn't do a goal today. Today was a no-goal day, I noticed. So I didn't do one.
heard little bits of the possibility of that home being up for sale. And remember, we heard it was going to be up for sale at the end of June. Maybe beginning of July, and I told everybody, let's not make a big deal out of this. Let's wait to see if it's sold. It could just be a rumor. I mean, we're gonna know if it's going to be, if they're gonna try to sell it, right? You know, we will know. I mean, they can't just sell it without the whole world knowing about it. I mean, it's all public record. So I told everybody to calm down until we got some more information. And of course, it went by the wayside because June came around, the end of June came around, the beginning of July came around. We had the 4th of July. You know, Bullhorn Betty went to jail. You know, just normal stuff. You know, normal stuff. But one thing that we didn't see is the sale of a property, right? The sale of a property. Well, now we're learning by at night that it is possible that
That's a lie. You've been trying to spin that narrative for months. They have even said they are not moving. They have nothing else. They do nothing but post lies, Betty, just like you.
Maybe some behind the scenes work on that where we were actually right. They were planning on selling their home shortly after Sebastian disappeared.
No, they were not. No, they were not.
Oh, no.
In fact, they've made that very clear that no, they are not moving. Dumb cow. I'm sorry, but she is. She is a dumb cow.
Dumb bitch.
Why won't it let me? It won't let me pin a comment. This is the weirdest freaking channel I've ever, or weirdest. Never mind.
Anyway, because of the stigma from it, and it sounds to me like it's possible that now they're making the move. Who makes a move when their child hasn't even been gone for a year?
Who's making a? Where is the proof that they're making a move? Where is this proof? By the way, Betty, exactly where is this proof? Because I don't see it. I don't know, just me, but I don't see it. I think this is actually charging now. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's the batteries. That's exactly what's going to need replaced. I told him that when he fixed it. Yeah, and then never listen to women because we never know what we're talking about. Okay.
And we are back. Good evening, folks. Thank you for sitting poolside. If you've not taken this opportunity, please take this opportunity to reach down there and tap that thumbs up. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please make sure that you're subscribed and your notification bell is set to all. We do offer poolside memberships over here. We are the Poolside Misfits. She offers some of the fluffiest white towels and bathrobes. There's a wide variety of gummies, loaded, leaded, and non-leaded at the bar. And on occasion, we have a poolside cabana boy.
Oh, we never got us one of them. We got to get one.
Well, it rotates between B-Tim, Boston. On occasion, we can get a couple others that will moonlight. But
yeah, we could use my neighbor. He's young and single and got his own business, ready to mingle, but he prefers older women. Not that old, though. Not like grandma age. Like me. But yeah.
Well, you know what they say. Older women, they make beautiful lovers. Because they understand.
Yeah.
I've been around some, and I have discovered that older women know just how to treat a man. Oh, I'm not a bartender. I'm your host. If you want that, you're going to have to walk yourself to the bar. Sorry about that.
Yeah, that's one thing we don't have. But we do have a fully stocked bar. I have no idea why, because I don't drink 99% of the stuff. I think I have it just to have it. But yeah. I have been trying to drink them Fireball shots that have been in my freezer forever.
Sounds like he's a pro, doesn't it? Looks like he's done
Okay,
this
I'm
before.
gonna
I don't know.
This is how smart
Oh my
travelers
God,
are eliminating holiday bed bugs instantly, while others are about to make this expensive
bed bug spray.
Get ready for the holidays, planning family gatherings, and decorating your home.
They had the nerve to say holiday. We weren't supposed to watch all this, But here we are.
I'm so sorry, Delilah.
No, you're not.
Buddy,
Leave that dog alone.
you
They're
went strong.
traumatizing.
What do you mean by that? Oh, stand. Say hi. Say hi. Just meant to. I don't know how that clip got up there. I think Nick did his his technical issues. I think he's the one that plugged that video. And I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do. I thought I handled that this morning. I'm so sorry, y'all. That wasn't what I was trying to talk about. I'm so sorry. This is really what I was going for right here. I just hit the wrong button and I couldn't stop it. It just kept going and going and going and going.
Going and going and going
All right,
and going.
That's bullshit.
Funny.
You can stop those. All you have to do is hit the stop button. That we have full control of that on our back end.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here, Betty.
Yeah.
Stop lying to your audience.
You know what? Y'all can make fun of him, but how many of y'all on the green team would actually take a rug test and pass it? Just ask him. I mean, y'all wouldn't slam somebody for doing it. So, would you do it? Doubt it. But okay.
An update for Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers.
There is no update.
I'll check to see if they put one out for today. I don't think they have yet. But this was pretty interesting ourselves because if you guys remember, back when this case was going on, we heard little bits of the possibility of that.
Hello to you, Greg. Oh my God. Hey, B-Tim. Oh, that.
Yes, she was pantsless with some paraphernalia, sans pants,
She was
running
running
down
down
the
the street.
street.
Do you know, I'd have given anything for for body cam footage. I wouldn't have showed it, but I still
My
would have
God, I
looked
would
at
have
it
had a
closer.
private StreamYard party with that son of a bitch.
Oh, sorry, I didn't catch it. I am so sorry.
Home being up for sale. And remember, we heard it was going to be up for sale at the end of June, maybe beginning of July. And I told everybody, let's not make a big deal out of this.
Sorry, I
let's
coughed
wait
on
to see if
everybody.
it's sold. It could just be a rumor. I mean, we're going to know if it's going to be, if they're going to try to sell it, right? You know,
Okay.
we
Absolutely.
will know. I mean, they can't.
Absolutely. You can do a back pocket listing, but good luck with that in this market. You need all the attention in this market with the price of houses.
They're not selling their home.
Yeah, I know. I know they're not. I'm just saying she's wrong. She doesn't understand it. She's wrong. There's no way, even if they, by slight chance, they were in this market, that they could sell that home quietly. There's no way. And in the situation. But they're not moving. They've made that clear how many times? They've already answered that because you've been trying to spin that narrative for months, Betty. Where do you think Nick the Hat got it from? You. I mean, does that dude even understand what the word truth means?
God, she'd look so much better if she just chopped that other shit off.
I know. I like how her hair lays.
God, I want to take a pair of scissors.
Yeah.
Yes.
Remember I said about
I just
that
want to
about
take a pair of scissors and just like, what the fuck?
I said it looked
Betty,
like, what do you
just
call that?
chop
One of those
it.
mud shads from back in the like 70s, where the back, just that little bit in the back's really long and the sides are short. Yeah.
That's so silly.
And it
It's
looks
like an
fried.
overgrown rat tail.
Yeah. And look how pretty it lays. She should cut that shit off because that lays nice on her.
Absolutely.
It does. It lays. Giving you compliments, Betty. And that filter takes 10 years off your face. Easy. 10 years, easy.
Well,
Good
I mean, she
filter.
could make herself go from 58 to 38 if she just chopped that shit off and put some makeup on. She'd go back to looking.
Yeah,
I
want the
she'd
filter
go
she's
from a-
using. Hell, I don't even know how to use one, but I'd figure it out. It's a good filter. Takes 10 years off her. Tightened up her
That's
chin and her neck.
That's StreamYard. That's all that is that's by using the
It don't do it that damn good.
Yes, it does.
I'm gonna show my face tomorrow and find out.
Because you can do touch up my appearance. Yes, there is.
I mean that I mean,
there's a big difference.
It made her skin look totally flawless. Basically.
Yeah, you actually can see when the filter clicks on when you kick your camera on. You can see when you first come into StreamYard, you can see the difference.
Yeah, I don't even know how to use a filter. I don't. I've never. I know there's all kinds of different ones you can use. I don't know.
It's on StreamYard. It's already.
Yeah, I know there's one
that
they started on StreamYard you can use. I never clicked that. I think I will cam up tomorrow. I haven't cammed up in a while. As long as I can tolerate putting some makeup on, I will. I'm not doing it without makeup.
Can't just sell it without the whole world knowing about it. I mean, it's all public record. So I need to calm down until we got some more information.
You don't have any information.
By the wayside because June came around, the end of June came around, the beginning of July came around, we had the 4th of July.
Right.
You know, Bullhorn Betty went to jail.
That was the
normal stuff. Normal stuff.
Oh, Betty, that was the highlight. The highlight, dear.
But one thing that we didn't see is the sale of a property, right? The sale of a property.
Because it wasn't for sale.
Well, now we're learning by At Night that it is possible that there may be some behind the scenes work on that where we were actually right. They were
No.
planning on selling their home shortly after Sebastian.
No, they were not. You were not right. He is full of shit just like you are. In my opinion. Prove to me. Prove it to me. If any of this is true, then you have proof. Because how else would you know if you didn't have proof, right? So, Nick, I challenge you. If this is true, well, you're claiming it is. Well, where's your proof? Because you had to get something, have something to prove it to you that you could put it out
Well,
here to the public.
whatever real estate agent spoke to him and told him about that's going to be in trouble.
Big time. Especially if the house hasn't even reached the market yet.
Right.
But they're not selling their house. And if they choose to,
No.
it's their house, it's their God-given right. But they're not. It was okay for you notice how wait a minute, back it up.
Thank you.
Was it just not stated that Seth is no longer living in his apartment, that he's at Tony's?
Well, he went there for Christmas. He's back there, and that's still his apartment.
Okay, but you notice how they, as soon as something like that comes out, what do they come out with? They have Betty come out with, oh no, it's the Proudfoot's moving. So no one cares where you went. But you know what? If that had been Chris and Katie going somewhere for Christmas, you'd have tore them to shreds. But it's okay for you. It wasn't okay for her to go because she had to for her own safety, which is ridiculous that the mother of a missing child had to leave her own home because she was being threatened, stalked, and harassed nonstop. Still is. But yeah, if that had been Chris and Katie that went to their friend's house for Christmas, oh boy, it would be.
Disappeared. They just waited a little while because of the stigma from it. And it sounds to me like it's possible that now they're making the move. Who makes a move when their child hasn't even been gone for a year? Like, my mind's blown.
These murders were something
Well, Betty, that don't take much.
he had to do to get what he wanted.
Your mind's blown on a rumor that has no factual basis. Okay.
My mind is absolutely blown, if true.
Well,
if
that's
true,
good
right?
because even her nose has been fucking
I always
blown.
trust the work that Night Intelligence Agency is doing. But they are, they're receiving these things from sources themselves. And the sources, there's potential for sources being inaccurate or wrong slightly. So with
My
that
guess
being
is you're
this looks like it's
source.
true because they're talking about termination of certain services inside their home. Who would terminate
how would they know that
inside their home when they're scared of Big Bad Betty, right? Creeping from Florida, right?
All right, number one, you would not have access to that information, whether or not they have a current contract with ADT or anybody for their home security. They cannot release that information to you, whether they were under contract or not, whether the contract was not renewed. They cannot release that information to you. Where's the proof of this? You guys have no factual proof. Nick shows no proof. What does he do? He takes a video, heavily edits it, and puts it out to try to spin it and make just something as simple as a mom and son sitting down and having a meal together. You try to turn that into something gross with no factual nothing. Just like everything he puts out. Where's your proof, Nick?
In my my go-go gadget, power pack, jet pack. You never know when Betty's gonna be there. Oh, good gracious. Whatever. Satire, right? But that's what we're dealing with here. So let's go ahead and read that, get up to snuff on what is being said here. So as January 3rd, 2025, at Night Private Intelligence has identified new developments pertaining to the Proudfoot residence, which remains a central focus of our investigation into the disappearance of Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. key updates. Here it is, guys. We need a drum one, but we'll do this. We got the. Pay attention, because we're hearing that it is true.
No, you're believing Nick without 1 ounce, without 1 ounce of proof, Betty. But then again, you're happy to get on here and lie and spread rumors, so that's not surprising.
Proudfoot's resident for sale at night has learned that the Proudfoot home is currently undergoing preparations for sale.
What do you mean undergoing? What are they undergoing? If you're going to sell your house, put your house up for sale. There's no, what are you talking about? This is some bullshit. Oh, shove that button.
Potentially through private channels. They're trying to find a private buyer for their home so they don't have to put it on the market. The
How does she
termination
know
of Brinks
this?
Home security.
Where's the proof of this?
This is what Nick is telling them, according to Betty.
Receipts or it didn't happen.
Exactly what I said. I challenged Nick. Where's your proof? Betty, where's your proof? Where's the receipts that this is going on? You must have them if this is what you're saying. Someone must have gave them to you. So produce them or shut the hell up.
Has been confirmed. So this is where
it has been confirmed. Confirmed by who? The only person that would know would be the real estate agent, huh? Go figure.
Confirmed. And
and believe me, well, Betty, you claimed that you were a real estate agent, which is a lie. You never sold a house. You briefly had a license because of your daddy's office, that you had an article wrote about you because you were using it to do background checks on people. Remember, Betty? Yeah. Like I said, where's the proof? Nick, you talk the talk. Produce. Produce, boy. Come on. Come on. Produce. I've yet to see you produce any real evidence of anything.
I want to know why he knows or why he suspects that there was termination of a Brinks home security system.
Yeah, he wouldn't have information.
That's super fucking invasive.
Yeah, he wouldn't have, that would not be available information to the public. And Nick is the public. Nick is a stranger. He would not get that kind of information.
He's using his information to gain knowledge on people that aren't even supposed to exist to her.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
And yep. Oh, it's going to be 67 by tomorrow afternoon. Yay.
Okay. If they say confirmed, I definitely believe At Night Intelligence has confirmed the information.
Confirmed it how? How? Betty, if he told you to jump off the nearest bridge, I believe you would. I really, truly believe you would. You would do whatever that man tells you to do. Him, Tony, or Seth.
It has been confirmed
That's a figure of speech,
that the residence has terminated its Brinks home security service and did not have active coverage during crucial timeframes. So it sounds like the security is terminated, or at least the service contract. I don't know. They said they have confirmed it.
Yeah,
I don't know
if Brinks would say release, which I just don't believe that they would. Number one, wasn't she an employee? Okay, you're not getting employee records. Also, you're not getting contract information. You're just not. And if by somehow someone did, yikes. Yeah, they could be in a lot of trouble. And I don't believe it.
I'm not part of the intelligence agency.
Yes, you're not. We know you're not intelligent. Neither is he.
It's a lifestyle change that empowers individuals to take control.
Betty, you do understand it's not an agency. It's a name only. That's it. a name of postings on Twitter. That's his Twitter page. Yeah. They don't have real offices. They don't have real employees. Where's the tax records, Betty?
Hey, B. Tim's in the back.
Okay, let me get them. I want to know where the tax records are. Hey, B. Tim.
I just wanted to make a quick comment. So a person that is currently has 6 violations protectable, like 6 violations for breaking a PO, 4 POs, is currently on a live stream stating about someone's security system of their house.
Mm-hmm.
Does anyone does she have like a realization this is not a good look for her when she goes in front of a judge? Or am I the only one that says, hey, that might be a bad idea to do live streams about, you having files on people, on the people that you have a PO on, that you continuously hashtag and go on there about them. You have a tattoo of their kid, and now you're going through their security system and saying that you have personal contacts to get someone's security system. That might not be a good idea for the court case.
Nope. I don't understand. I was a little surprised that she got another continuance on the criminal, because I did a little bit of research and I was really surprised she got another continuance, but she won't get no more.
I mean, I think it's not a good thing. I mean, she might not have. We will see, but we'll see. I'm a little confused of it, but either way, it's to me, I'm just sitting here. I'm like, I have all the time in the world to wait for you, lady.
Mm-hmm.
You're eventually going to jail. I think when I read that notice, I said to myself, yeah, you pretty much broke that, and you break that every day. So I think you're in jail. You're going to jail.
No, I forgot what I was gonna say. No, I totally went blank.
Oh, sorry about that.
No, it was my fault. Sometimes I think of too many things at one time and they collide. But yeah. She thinks by dragging this out, it's going to benefit her. And at the beginning of this live, she was actually being snarky with the defense team for doing exactly that, continuance after continuance, dragging it out. When that's exactly what she's doing.
I mean, that's what she doesn't quite realize is she's on bond. So, they could violate her any fucking day now. Honestly, they have enough to violate her any fucking day. She doesn't quite understand. They could literally violate her today, and then she would have to go to jail. And let's say she does go to jail. Then she's going to be fucking Turtle Boy, where she spends 30 days, and they'll rule and say, oh, can I come out? And they'll say no. And then they'll have another 30 days, and then you'll finally get to a trial, and they'll just either say, okay, we're going to sentence you now to 10 days each. You know what I mean? I don't think she quite understands. This is a serious matter that you probably should take very seriously.
That's right. He did all those days for violating his order.
Yeah, he did every single he did 60 days in jail.
Yeah.
And they ruled, and it was not a fun 60 days, I heard. Rumor state.
Oh, with that cocky mouth. Oh.
He wasn't cocky in jail. He cried. He actually cried multiple times in jail.
I remember reviewing a live with him. He was really a sissy.
Yeah, he is a sissy. But the fact is, it's some of the actually had damage on I mean, I think this guy does not understand that she is in a bad situation right now. That she's making statements, incriminating statements. I like to notice another thing is she really was making fun of Mr. Proudfoot. I'm a little iffy on it. I don't personally I'm hoping it's not real. I'm hoping it's BS troll, but you never know online, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact is that this lady literally got arrested without pants. I don't know if there's anything more embarrassing than that.
And that's true, Mona Lisa. She just told thousands of people that they no longer have any kind of security service at their home.
Yeah, and to me that seems like a very fucked up thing to do.
Yeah.
I don't know why they thought she's doing this. Well, I know why, because she's a vindictive bitch. So it doesn't that the moment you tell her no, she wants to destroy your fucking life. And that's what she is. I mean, there's no other way to put it. She's a vindictive bitch. But
That's pretty simple, but it's true.
and when she goes to jail, I'm gonna laugh my ass off. So I mean, I don't care.
I was on the line about it because Betty just always manages to skate by. This is the first time there's ever been any kind of consequences like there has been,
I'm more secured about the fact that she's going to jail because I read that order, like the violation, and she got violated for something that she still continues to do right now.
Yeah.
So
well, that's what I did. I did some research. I did some digging because of her trying to get another extension or continuance. And honestly, it's made me rethink it. I'm really surprised she has not been, her bond not been revoked and her have to go in front of the judge again. I'm really surprised.
Yeah, because she basically violated every day she does these lives. She's violating an order.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, it's like I'm kind of shocked too, but who knows? We'll see. Who knows? I don't know. Like, did anyone ever think Betty would get arrested at a vigil? No.
So, I didn't even think she was going to get arrested, honestly.
I did too. I had that on my bingo card. Shut up.
Did you?
On my bingo card.
I don't think any of us had that on our bingo card. I thought we were like, oh, that she's going to most likely just like go in front of the judge and forced to be in front of the judge. I did not think that. But we learn something new every day.
You can't say it couldn't happen to a nicer person. I mean, I did feel bad at first, but that's it, just for that brief second. Only because
I don't give
another
a
human
fuck.
being.
But I don't give a fuck about this lady going to jail. I'm not even gonna pretend it for like, oh, I feel bad for Betty. No, fuck you. If I could pay money to watch her get arrested over and over again, I would. It'd be a cinematic fucking event. I hate this woman so fucking much. It's not even funny.
She's got a lot of them, boy. And she's okay with it. She actually thrives on that. On her so-called haters. She thrives on it.
No, she's stuck. Well, she thinks she's winning, but the fact is, it's like, did you? If you listen to Mr. SF Investigates, right?
Mm-hmm.
Today, like, did you hear how much he was basically like sitting there and contemplating whether he was like really thinking about like the scenario, like the scenario of the countersuit and discovery, and I'm like thinking to myself, he has glee in his voice.
Mm-hmm.
He has glee in his voice, and he gave and with her little reaction. See, like what she doesn't realize is she formed another form of defamation against a group of people by stating they all go back in the backwoods and do drugs, which is
I said that too earlier.
Yeah. So her hole is getting deeper. She's in trademark court. She's in a countersuit with Queen. She's trying to sue Queen, but every time it just doesn't go through. We'll see if it goes through this time or gets dismissed again with hopefully with prejudice. She's now in an injunction that I think she doesn't quite understand, that she has performed multiple defamations against people that will use it to destroy her fucking life. Yeah. And now she's going to probably lose that injunction. She's going to get anti-SLAPP probably. I think there's a good chance of it. I'm not 100%, but there's a lot of lawyers that are helping to get that anti-SLAPP going through. They like to get paid, and there's also a fucking possible countersuits for defamation that I'm pretty sure SF has more than enough grounds to fuck her with her. And he likes pro se. He's a pro se litigant, so good luck with that.
Yeah, and I think he really. I think he would have no problem proving that she went after his business.
Oh, he has documented proof of the reports. Like, that's what she doesn't quite understand. This dumb motherfucker doesn't understand.
Because she thinks she's so smart, and she's smarter than everybody, and she thinks she can get away with this crap, because she always has.
Yeah. Motherfucker. She's dressed like me again today.
No.
You.
Voices, you really need to talk to Stitch Fix. They owe you.
She got her hair up in a bun. She got a gray shirt on.
Sucks to be you. Lizzie, I despise fucking Betty. Like to a point where I am hoping that she goes to jail. I don't even have that, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm really hoping she goes to jail. Like, it is literally would be like the best 2025 if I see her go to jail for 60 days. It would be hilarious. I do not like her. I think she has damaged every single case there is. She has never been a positive influence in anyone's life. She has always been a black hole of despair and destruction wherever she has gone. And honestly, the world is worse with her in it. She's a terrible person. I can't think of one thing she's done in her entire life that has been good for someone.
Even her cooking is awful.
Yeah.
Her brainy. Hey,
Her
sweet
cook-
one. Hey, Dan.
Yeah, her
Hey,
cooking
Casey.
is her cooking is terrible. Her, what she did to her ex-husband was terrible. Her own family was terrible. Her own father doesn't want to talk to her. What does that tell you? Fucking all the true crime cases that she's involved herself in is terrible. She's been negative in every single aspect of these people. Her YouTube channel's been terrible. She's been horrible to every single person there. She's just a terrible, horrible person who has only been the worst thing in this world. She's literally a net negative to the world. So yes, I will be happy when I see her to jail because I will believe when I see her go to jail, I will believe in cosmic fucking karma, and I will be fucking saying, wow, this proves that there is a God and God is punishing her besides making her bald. Like Samson removing her strength away.
Yeah.
So,
Hey, you know what if Granny and Barbecue pursue this, which I do think they are, beyond, with there could be some issues with the lawyers. There could be some complaints filed, and yeah, so these lawyers might have got themselves into something they regret now.
no, there are. Well, I think Mr. Joseph Lazniak has got himself in a bind because Mr. Castor will have to basically say, I don't represent these people. I never represented these people.
Mm-hmm.
And, now that he's going to have to probably make a record of that, and that's going to reflect on the record. And this is not a Scrivener error. This is literally an attempt to kind of to play like a little bit of a lie of omission. You put it there and you let everyone run wild with these names. And I think if this was a pro se litigant, I don't think too far of it. But there are multiple attorneys being involved in this case. And there's also been a filing or a complaint by Mr. SF Investigates.
Yep.
So
they asked for this. They never thought this was going to be. There's no way. Nick probably had bullshitted these people because let's face it, that's what he does. He's a bullshit. He can gaslight the hell out of anybody. To believe. I don't believe these lawyers and nor Dog were familiar with YouTubers or YouTube at all. And I'm sure he was telling them, look, they're not going to do anything. This will just, this is going to give us content, give us attention, make it look like we're doing something big.
Yeah. Well, the problem is that, they clearly have enough information. Like I read their responses. They clearly have proof that they even have the text from Queen that they just added Queen for just to get a reaction. This is all a game. They have the information. And I think there's a very good chance. I'm not going to say there's 100% chance or even a 60% chance. I give it like this is basically untested territory. So there's like at least I would say 60% chance that the anti-slap goes through. And that's a pretty high chance. There's always 40% chance, but I think there's going to be some problems for Joseph. I think Joseph's, this is going to be a black mark on his career, I think.
Yeah.
And I don't know how big that black mark's going to be because he was basically, in my opinion, and this is my opinion, not Kathy P or Ange, that he was trying to perform. I think he was, kind of I know intimidation is one word, but I feel like he was trying to kind of use the court to perpetrate what would be considered fraudulent, where
Mhm.
he basically was setting up to show that Castor was there and that their case was there when they didn't have Castor. They made up a bunch of ridiculous lines. They weaponized the court system, and they were attempting to silence and or blackmail people for monetary gain.
Mhm.
I mean, to me, it's just like that should be punished severely, because that is disgusting. It is an abusive process. A huge abusive process, and it needs to be punished immediately.
Mhm. I agree. It's just, hey Heather and Watcher, there is some things about that. Yeah, I seen your comment about Betty and the house divorce and all that. There's, I don't like to go deep real life. I do know a couple things, but what I can tell you is he could not read or write
No, I think what
English.
happened is I think the person who created that, the metadata shows Nick, so it was created by
No,
Nick.
I was responding to Watcher had made a comment about Betty and her divorce and the house
Oh,
and
okay.
everything, and I was just, let's just say what I can say without it be considered going real life, is he could not read or write English.
Yeah.
There-
Well, he got the house due to a settlement, I understand,
Right.
and she got the house.
Yeah.
So I
Well,
guess,
yeah, yeah, and no.
and she
She
almost,
did. Daddy had to.
yeah, it was going to be foreclosured or something
Right.
like that, and the daddy came around and paid for it, which probably one of the reasons why he doesn't want to talk to her. By the way, probably that's just my guess. But she, I think that the problem with Mr. Cat, like, how should I say this?
Yeah, I really thought the judge would have an answer by now with Queen. I really did.
Oh
I
no,
was really
never.
praying for that.
It never gets done in December, man. It's
No,
always
That's
like
true.
even
holidays.
yeah. Also, courts don't really start up this week, like
Until around the 7th, yeah.
yeah, the 7th. Then the courts
Used
start
to
like
for us.
amping up. That's how it is. Usually, it's like everyone's cleaning up their books right now for last year, and they're just chilling. They're coming back from vacation.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, that's how our courts,
Oh.
family court always ran too. So you didn't start until
yeah, I hope that it gets thrown out, and I hope it's with
Oh, me
prejudice.
too. With prejudice,
And
yes, it's long overdue. It
and
is so long overdue.
because this woman is like, she cackles, she enjoys causing misery for people. She's an
Mhm.
evil woman. And whoever allies that with that woman are also complacent into her evil. And I just hope, the only thing I hope for those people is that they eat Betty's food and hang out with her, because that is a fate worse than death.
And I know Granny got another bill from her attorney, and unfortunately, Granny wasn't given an option either.
Yeah,
Just
no.
like Queen wasn't given an option. They
Well,
don't have a choice.
I mean, like, that's what people, what's interesting is like, if everyone
I
is
wish I
sat
could
here.
share her link for her thing. I would.
Okay. Well,
I
I'm
don't know
sure
how to do it. I have
yeah.
to go to her channel and get it. Is it on her channel?
I don't know. If she posts it, I'll look for it. I don't even know. But the thing is like, people are sat here and say, "Oh my God, Queen's got these GoFundmes," and it's like, and
She don't get that money.
yeah, and it's like, yeah, she pays her attorney. Like, it's like, this is a very, like, you're literally going through a year and a half of litigation, and if yeah, this is the unfortunate situation. People don't worry. Lasniak is an innocent. No, Lasniak is absolutely not innocent. I believe that basically, I mean, body movement said that the metadata shows, and that's got to be something that's going to be demanded, by the way, the metadata.
Oh,
that it
that's
came-
right. Good point. Yes, he knew.
Yeah,
Come on.
the metadata is going to show who did it, and I think body movement said that it was Nick's, and also the top of the exhibit says Betty, and I think probably the person that put that shit together is probably Nick and Betty, and I think this lawyer rubber stamped it. No way this motherfucker actually put this together, and if he did, he had help with Nick, and I think he's doing it for free. And what these motherfuckers don't realize is that they have no retainer agreement, so when they get countersued, they're going to have to pay for their own attorneys to defend themselves.
I had asked, so because I can't, I'm blocked in GriftimJ's chat. I don't see her link. I'm gonna have to get. No, that's the old one to GoFundMe. Yeah, I don't see the. But anyway, I'll get it off her and I'll post it on my channel. I don't see it, but
Yeah.
I asked somebody who's not blocked in GriftimJ's chat. I said, go ask her where her retainer is for this top-notch lawyer she has representing her.
Yeah. And she has no retainer agreement, which is basically like you can enter an agreement with an attorney without a retainer agreement, but it's like going on with a handshake. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, no way.
Would you ever go with a handshake with a lawyer?
No.
I think
China announced a new pandemic virus today. You've got to be kidding me. Lord, I can't.
Nope,
get sick
that's
again
what the
when I
drones
remember
were
this.
doing.
That's
well,
what the drones were doing.
Yeah, that's another rabbit. That's another rabbit hole going down there.
Or did you guys go down it?
I don't know if this is the appropriate place to talk about it because.
Yeah, that's a big negative there, Ghost Rider.
Okay. Yeah, that's like just look up drones.
Yeah, I'd get in trouble
Google
for my opinion. I'm
YouTube.
sure.
No, there's a siren. There's a channel that claims that they've actually gotten in contact with the person that bombed the Tesla, and he's like a military. Boy. And basically, the guy wrote letters to him claiming that the drones are from China, and that this was like kind of like showing their power, China, and it's some crazy shit being said in there, and that's pretty much said in this guy. He's reading this guy's manifesto, basically his emails.
Marlene, I think you're right. I think I do believe they used AI to help prepare those documents. I do think that. Even Nick's not that smart. He tries to be. All right, let's see what else this cow got to say.
Cyber stalking investigation. At Night encourages the public to remain vigilant and continue providing information regarding the ongoing cyber stalking campaign, which has now escalated into a criminal investigation spanning multiple states. We are actively collaborating with law enforcement.
It is not a criminal investigation. There is no criminal investigation on anything. What are you talking about? There's no. Okay.
And legal experts to ensure that those responsible for these campaigns are held accountable.
What campaigns? Then you need to be charging yourselves, because guess who does the campaigns? Hello? Hello? Are you kidding me? And Nick, you cannot declare anything a criminal investigation. You are not law enforcement. You have no authority, and neither does Dog.
I mean, like the fact, I think SF explained it, that the cops look at these things kind of like a criminal, like they look at in many ways, criminal and as a missing persons case. So the statement means absolutely nothing. What he's
exactly.
Stating. It's just something to make it sound like someone's guilty of something. Mm-hmm. The tragic thing is if you listen to the conversation with SF, this could be like some sort of horrible accident where this kid hid in a location of the construction area and then got dirt dumped on him, and he's still out under the dirt. They don't know. That's what he wants to figure out. So, I mean, I just thought about that horrific situation where, that happened, and then,
Roger, they've been saying multiple states since they filed all this crap. And
but I just think about like how terrible that would be if
that would be horrific. It is.
You know what I mean?
That would be.
It's a horrible situation, but it's a possibility, and that's why he wants to check it out.
Yeah. And it is a possibility, and it's something that should be looked into.
Well, I mean,
anything's a possibility right now, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, I can imagine this young man going there because he liked this type of these tools, like
the construction sites, yeah.
And I can imagine him not falling asleep, maybe having a secret pair of shoes that he had, goes out with a flashlight, maybe that was the bang, like not the bang, but the noise, and then goes out, and something happens, and then they don't stop the construction because it's too late, and now he's gone. Yeah. And that's a possibility.
Yeah, it is, and it's sad, but you got to look at reality here,
Yeah, it's a sad reality, and at best, you know what I mean. And like people like Tony don't understand searching. I like SF really explained it very well. That when you initially search, you're kind of in a rush. You're trying to find him alive, and then after that big rush, after that week or so or 2 weeks, you start saying to yourself, okay, we're not looking for a live person, we're looking for a dead person. So we have to go more thorough, and you know that's what's happening right now. They are trying to be thorough in the locations so that they can, find a body, because because if he's out there, it's a body, and that's what they're looking for right now. And that's what happens when they do second attempt searches. And a lot of times the person is found nearby. I mean, it's happened in many cases, so.
Yeah.
They're like within a mile and a quarter, mile and a 10.
Yeah, usually, yeah.
Which is
When I was on
wild.
the Casey Anthony search teams, EquiSearch was running the searches. You want to talk about a professional? Jeez. Anyway, yeah, I helped search, and I know some people might not like this. I've dealt with death my whole life, in my career and personally, but I did not want to find that baby. I honestly was praying that I didn't. I did not want to be the one to find that little angel.
Yeah, I mean, I think it would be very tragic if it was that he was somehow buried in that rubble, in like that dirt.
That would be
and then not only that, just think about the wider ramification that this whole event tore these people apart and made Seth into a monster, made everyone go after Katie and Chris for no fucking reason, and probably wouldn't put to bed that, because they would still say something like, "Oh, she buried him there," you know what I mean? And then until it was cleared by but unfortunately, that's a possibility with these cases, and none of these.
Yeah, and it is, sadly, it is. But I can't accuse him or them without any evidence, and there just is no evidence of anything. Not that we're aware of, anyway.
I think there's no real quite evidence, but there's strange things about both sides.
Yes.
You can pinpoint and say this is weird, this is weird, this is weird.
Mm-hmm.
But is it enough for like a conviction or an arrest or anything like that? No, I don't think that you'll ever get that.
I think if they had enough, it would have already been done. I think if law enforcement could have charged anybody with anything by this time, I think they would have. Just my opinion, though. I don't think that they're being as callous as they want you to think, the Green Team. I think law enforcement knows things they're not telling them. But, okay, I just screwed the hell up out of that. Okay, let me get back to this video. I want to play a little bit.
If you have details regarding these developments or any information about cyber stalking activities, please contact us at
my pillow is kicking in. My pillow is kicking in.
Well, thank you very much for coming up.
So go to bed. Good night.
We're almost, I'm almost done with this. Now I'm gonna play a little bit of GriftimJ from last night, and then I'm gonna call it a night too. Thank you for coming up and hanging with me.
You're welcome. Good night, B-Tim.
Have a good night.
Night.
Litigation at night.agency. You can email case tips to Sebastian at manhunts.one. Call 844-9.
No, ma'am. If you have any legitimate information,
223
please call 1-800-TBI-FIND or Sumner County Sheriff's Office. Thank you.
Dog the Bounty Hunter's tip line at 833-TELL-DOG. Our commitment at night remains steadfast on our mission to uncover the truth and bring justice for
Dog the Bounty Hunter. Are you kidding me? This man can't even be bothered to get the names right. He's never done anything to search for Sebastian.
Yeah, I mean,
oh my Lord.
Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. With the public's continued support, we will ensure accountability and transparency in this case. Thank you for your vigilance and cooperation. You guys all know the number to the law enforcement as well as at night, but you can always go to at night private intelligence if you need to get that information or would like to see that post for yourself. Now, many of you guys know the Lore Lodge. Dun, dun, dun,
Oh my gosh.
I don't necessarily agree with everything. I analyze a case and try to get to the resolution or, the conclusion of the case, right? The Lore Lodge.
Oh, I can't.
I
I
just know
can't.
the kid's name.
She's reviewing that again. Oh, she does. Let's move on to Brittany.
Yeah, I think she basically reviews Laura Lodge because
she didn't.
He's very he doesn't under. I don't think he's missing a lot of facts of the case, and he's very much. He's very much pointing to Katie being some sort of guilt.
Mm-hmm.
The problem with the Lore Lounge is, I don't know his background. He's very good at storytelling. I have to say, he does good videos on Wendigos and Bigfoot. Very entertaining. But I think like the fact is, when you come into a case like this, there's a lot of sides to get, and I think he's already. I don't think he knows all the information, to be honest.
No, he didn't. He was so far. I was listening to him like, how does this guy have so many subs?
No, because he covers stories about Wendigos and conspiracy theories about the national parks and shit like that, and Bigfoot.
He clearly did no research.
Well, I think the problem is like a lot of people like him, he probably got a dossier from someone, like some information, and he compiled the story. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I think he does good videos, but I think this story is a fail. This story about is a fail. This guy.
And there's that other weird dude. He only has a couple hundred subs. He does like music and stuff, not his own, other people's. On his channel, he doesn't do anything else, and I guess he lives down there, and so he's now inserted himself, and Slimy and them were pushing people to sub and watch him. Oh, she was live, really having fun tonight. Let me tell you, we're gonna review that. Oh my lord! But here's Brittany. She's going live again. Why is Bobby a target? The 17-hour trip to get the RV. Brittany, you are so desperate for content and so afraid that you won't have nobody in your chat. You won't talk about nothing but the drama.
Oh, I mean, like I saw Emmy Joe in the chat and Queen Bee. I was like, "You're welcome to come up."
I seen her in there.
I'll be so glad if you came up.
Yeah, I was, and she wanted. I guess she expected people to. She has sat in there and talked so much shit about people, including Queen and everybody on Queen's panel. And I was like, people were trying to call her out, and she was like trying to act this all innocent. And I'm here to hear both sides, because I don't always agree with Brittany. You liar! You're here to survive.
Yeah, she's there to see, like, to get get content.
Now she can go and say, I was in that chat and people were mean and coming at me, but no, actually, she didn't get ripped to shreds. I was really surprised.
No, because I think people generally, it's a different chat. And like Queen Bee's chat is not like that fucking vile piece of shit chat.
Mm-hmm. So you could tell she was trying to lightly bait people, and it didn't work.
Yeah, because generally, I mean, like, she's welcome to jump on the panel. I fucking love it. It'd be great. It'd be great. I don't even, I don't even have to raise my voice. I could just be like I could cut you to shreds without even like raising my voice. It's just that really very simple. I just can't wait.
Yeah.
It's the highlight of my day when people do that.
This was GriftimJ from 17 hours ago. There's a couple other ones I need to review on her because, I was off for 10 days. I was, taking care of things. So, yeah, I'm kind of behind, but I'll catch up. Well, maybe not.
No, I mean, Lore Lounge makes good videos when it comes to the Wendigos and Bigfoot and stuff like that. That's how he built his channel. That's not to insult the guy, because I watch those Wendigos and Bigfoot videos. Don't get you wrong. It's just that, like, I don't think he has all the information, and I think it's not hitting right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just not.
Yeah,
hitting.
it wasn't good. It was, in my opinion, it was an epic fail because he clearly did not have any of the pertinent factual information. You could tell who he was getting his what I guess he called his facts. You could tell where he was getting them from.
Yeah. But who knows? Maybe he'll get more information. I don't know. Who knows? You know, it is what it is.
I never watched him before this, so
I try not to get too upset. Like, I used to get a lot of really upset with like people like from the Karen Reed stuff when everyone was getting it wrong. But I like that taught me to be just a little bit more chill about it and just kind of just not go nuclear when a content creator
just
makes
have
a
fun
video.
making fun of him, proving them wrong.
Well, yeah, but I just learned that you're not going to get everyone to agree with your side of information when it comes to videos. It's best to be like whatever and just keep it moving. You know, if you get mad all the time, then you're just gonna piss yourself off. You could just say, "Oh, they got it wrong."
I say, smoke them if you got them, and have some laughs.
Oh, shit. Gonna have to ban you.
These people aren't worth it. They're just not worth it. I already have freaking headaches. I don't need no more.
Well, hopefully you get better.
Guys, I'm gonna cover my son up. He just coming.
Oh, I don't want to go there. Okay,
Sorry about that, guys. I had to eat before
10 minutes in and she hasn't even said hi yet.
I have to make him eat. I have
Oh, here we go.
Maybe you should, bruh.
I'm not going to play none of that stuff because she's not going to say, "Oh, they're talking about my kids." Nope, you are, and I'm not going to play it.
Did you see that clip with that was shown in Queen Bee where her kid has access to her troll account or something, and like the 9-year-old, 10-year-old,
What?
And he was like in the chat.
Yeah, I did see. So that was true. That was real.
Yeah.
Oh my! I seen part of it. I still have to catch up on some of Queen's lines.
Yeah, it's clipped. Screamed her kid's name. I said that. I'm like, what? Why would you have your kid, number one, because the problem is, like, that means he has an adult access to adult YouTube. Like,
yeah,
if he's able to watch your show, Brittany, he has access to adult stuff, and he's like 10 years old. There's a lot of fucked up things on YouTube. Like, there's literally videos like fucked up videos on this platform, like for adults. So, like, it's not. Yeah.
I was. Wow, I'm really blown away by it. But that's why I've always had some suspicion about the video that was uploaded in the first place that caused a bunch of bullshit 2 years later, when, you know, the only one that should have been upset is this thing, and it should have been when it happened, and it upset is the wrong people. But yeah, I think it would have. Never mind.
A lot of stuff happening. I know. I am convinced, you guys. I am absolutely convinced that I am 100% a punching bag.
Oh, here we go again. Poor GriftimJ. She's gonna play victim.
I'm a punching bag. I
You
am
are
absolutely
a punching bag. Yeah, no.
Like, what in the hell? I don't even have to say anything, and I get blamed for stuff. Like, bruh. So all right, let's go ahead and do our intro, and we'll talk about everything. There's a lot to get into. Hey, everybody, welcome. Thank you all so much for
After the
being here.
crap you cried for days because you let everybody know where you was going, then you lied about it, then you ended up coming clean after you lied about it, played victim, and cried and grifted your ass off Tread lightly here, honey.
Here, if you, it's making me mad too, Shayna, because
The line's gone down.
Ugh.
Those 165 seats empty. That doesn't strike you as odd.
Why is there so much secret?
what did I even do? We will recap. We will recap everything. Give me a minute.
I'm
Thank
gonna
you,
actually
everybody,
take
for
a
being
minute.
here. If you don't mind, please take a second and click that thumbs up. We are close. I'm not gonna keep pushing. Maybe I wonder if maybe like I don't say a whole lot about the thumbs up. Will that help us get more? I don't know. We'll see. But can we please try to get 1,000 thumbs up? Oh, look, that's so funny. Bev is me. Brittany, let those haters go suck rocks. No, right? That's cute. I want to show you guys something that I got from, we had Chinese tonight. I got this from the Chinese restaurant. How cute is this, guys? Look. Look at that. Let me see it. It lights up different colors. Hold on. And if you see it, it says, I look like shit tonight, guys, but it says, hold on. Right there. Look, see it?
What Chinese restaurants is
Look
selling
at that.
that?
How pretty is that? And it says, I love you.
Oh
And
Lord,
it's
I'm
got a
sorry,
little
guys, but
candle on different
I had to do
colors,
something real quick.
like a little candle. I
Oh,
think
who
I've
cares?
been looking at them every time I go in there. I love it. Oh, Miss Gloria. The Chinese restaurant ain't got nothing like that. My Chinese restaurant.
That's
Well, they have
true.
them sitting up in the window at the.
Oh,
rest-
she's
like,
still
oh,
talking
look,
about
I'm
that.
gonna. All right, hey, War Eagle,
Uh,
finally, War Eagle. Wait a minute, make sure I see War Eagle. Is War Eagle here? I saw Betty say, "Hey, War." Oh, you're real cute, Tap Mom 29. The funny thing about what you're just asking me
thank you for the
is
$5
you
PayPal.
all are a joke. I don't do. I bet you I'm more sober than you. My Lord, I don't do anything.
Oh, honey. Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Oh,
press
it's been
X on
crazy
that on that one.
Yeah.
tonight. All right, let's get started.
Mhm.
I don't even think I did the rest of my intro because I freaking got sidetracked with my little doodah over here. So take a second, click that thumbs up. Memberships. Hey, War Eagle, I've missed you. Justin said that he is on his phone, you guys. He loves all of you, but he can't
Who
have
cares?
except one of you guys, though. We all do. If you don't mind, please take a second, click that thumbs up.
Oh Lord,
Pull
get
that
into.
DRUGS. So Betty loves all of you, but she can't because she's on her phone. Yeah, I worry about that too when I wonder. And thank you for letting me know that you're
Oh, no
still here
problem.
and you
Thank
just
you
don't
so much.
post and chat.
Thank you for the $5 super chat. I appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, this.
All right. If you want to become a member, consider joining the green team. I feel like I'm not getting past this point. We would love to have you a part of the memberships. And it's a great way to help the channel out. So if you haven't become a member, or I think I got free
big
memberships that I
clown.
can give away too. Hey, Samantha Joy. Did you see At
Oh,
Night's post today? No, we will go through that too.
oh
We
boy.
will go through all of it.
It is not an
I wanna
update.
know what in the
Why
heck
do you people think it's breaking news?
is going on with SF Investigates and why he is claiming that he has a video. Isn't that correct me? I want to make sure I got this right. Is he not saying that he has footage of Bobby's son? I'm going to drop the link in a little bit. Become a member. Hi, Tay. How are you? Good to see you. Hey, Hey, Bellatrix. Hey, Maurice. Hi, lovable Mama Bear. Hey, Mama Nola. Kathleen LeBrun. Good to see you. Donate to the channel. My links are scrolling across the folder. I think they're a few years older than Sebastian. All right, the links are in chat. Emmy Joe, where are you at?
Ooh. Yeah, we know you're
I've got some
in
questions. You don't blame people. Did you eat? Yeah. I started. Yeah, if you like it, I'll get you one. Hold on. It's got like a little fan in it. Check this out. Hold on, guys. Let me show myself.
All right, Gabby from Vegas. Let's go ahead and pack.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Order. So our brownie batter went
I should have
back in
did
stock today.
timestamps on this one.
Look at that.
Okay, I'm fast.
Skip
Oh,
the
and
first
just
half hour.
Like 2 or
Just
3.
skip that.
He
You know,
peed
with
on
these
the live
people.
and he passed. I don't know. I don't care about any of that. He doxed his own. Let's go to Betty's post.
Talk about Crabtree. He's
I know. The only thing we say about
tread
Crabtree
lightly,
is
ladies.
he doxed his own mother. That's
Hey,
it.
tinfoil.
Now listen.
Hey, Venus.
He peed
Hey,
on the live
Julie.
and he passed. I don't know. I don't care about any of that. I really don't.
Don't believe that.
Listen, I'm a recovering addict. I've been in recovery for freaking years now. And I don't addict shame people. Okay. If this man is here, let's just play it. I'll get there. Here's where so he immediately took the video down.
Brittany, I wouldn't even believe he didn't immediately take the video down. That video was up for quite a while before Bedster found it. He purposely left it up by what he said. But you don't have a working fucking brain cell. But I don't believe even you would be stupid enough to fall for something like that. I guess I was wrong. Boy, I was wrong.
That Betty shared. He immediately took the video down and he went live, and here's what he said. This all happened in about an hour leading up to my live.
Okay, wait a minute. If you don't care about it and you don't want to talk about it, why are you showing the video?
Content, drama,
exactly,
money, views.
Yeah,
the usual. I mean, like, let's be 100. That's what it's all about with this one. That's you know what I mean? Like, you don't think she sits in the chat and sees the views of other people's channels and say, wow, I need to really fucking get these views. I mean, like, let's be 100. This lady is after views. That's all.
Oh, hold on. Let me see.
We're fixing to take a drug test, he said.
We're fixing to take a drug test. It's funny because everybody that keeps calling, they call me an addict. They called me all this shit. I put that in the video. Mind you, I edit my videos, right? Also have Blake that goes through my videos.
I want to fast forward this only because everybody's seen this 100 times.
These people have wrecked my life.
What?
Wrecked it.
Oh, excuse me. Wait. Who?
Wait. What do you mean they caught it again? How did they catch it if it was done on purpose?
I don't know. I'm confused on that too. Let me see.
Oh, it don't take much to confuse you, Fergie.
Crafting says, I was jumped on a previous live just for saying stop judging and shaming people. By who? I don't understand. But what the problem I have is, yes, Justin. Justin said, I just don't understand why he's accusing you. You've never shamed him and said anything that you are, but you are the one that's called the addict, if I recall. 100%. The entire time that he was live doing this, do you know what they were saying in his chat? Now it's Brittany's turn. BJ, where are you at? And listen, let's play it. He's going to blame me for this shit.
And I finally give them what they want.
Who's them?
An addict who's out there trying to do everything in the world. Pay for any drug test you want at any location. So it is. Brand new one. So 14 pounds.
She is, Julia.
Once I get my guys. And this is what I'm going to tell you. When I went on live and I'd done that, or when I went on the video, I kept it in a video for a big reason. Because you literally have, let me explain something to y'all guys real quick.
That don't make sense.
Do you think I'm that fucking stupid? You took my job. You took everything from me. And
Oh, Brittany, stop with the owl. Who? It's been known for months. And I do believe that Tony was behind going at his contracts. Yes, That's just my
Well,
opinion.
he had 60 calls. So
Mhm.
basically, there was basically a dog whistle to probably groups to go and fuck with his job. It's the usual tactic of these fucking people. They do it to everyone's job because they're unemployed pieces of shit that don't have a fucking job. So they try to ruin other people's lives. It's the usual bullshit. Anyway, Kathy, I got to skedaddle. I'll see
All
you.
right, thanks for coming up.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
Bye.
Who did?
And it's funny because I let that video run all day, waiting for the fucking moment.
Mhm.
And it took all day for somebody to actually look at the whole video. That's what
You're
hit me the most, is that the whole video is up there the whole fucking time. Not one person catches it. Not one person, and finally it gets caught.
Why would you be mad about people not? Wouldn't that tell you if it was up there all day and people didn't catch it? Why would you be mad about that?
Is he okay?
No, he wasn't mad about it. Listen to what he's saying. Because you guys only want certain information. Other than that, you gloss over and miss everything. That's why.
It's a mind fuck, dude. I am literally. Well, he didn't say that he did it on purpose. He said I kept it in the video and they caught it, which means that the action wasn't planted. He's saying, yeah, I saw it and I went ahead and kept it in there to see if anybody would notice. So like, that's what he's just said, and I don't get. What do you mean? Like,
What is right? And how about this? Chronicle says, I don't give a F. He has a website still advertising as a nonprofit, and he's profiting off of missing people. That's an issue. So, am I understanding? Because it doesn't make much sense. Are you saying that you put this in the video on purpose because he's kind of dancing around a little?
Because I get his frustration after everything that was done to him and continues to be done. And I even get why he did it. It just, wasn't the right thing to do. You could have trolled many ways, but, it is what it is. It's happened. And, hey, do I believe that he was actually filming himself partaking in rugs and showing it on YouTube? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Come on.
right. What he said. The first thing he said was, they didn't catch it, meaning his person that he has editing his video. I guess I forget the name now. He said they didn't catch it. Yeah, he said they didn't catch it. And then the second thing he said, I kept it.
No, he didn't edit it. He just put it up. Oh my God.
He did say that. He did say that.
Yeah, he said so and so that edits my video didn't catch it, and then he said I kept it in there. So neither one of those things imply that he did something as on purpose. Like he's saying it was an accident, and I just went ahead. And
No, it was not an accident. He actually did it on purpose. You idiots! Oh my Lord!
About notice, but the thing is, like, why? What is this? Why are we even talking about this? Like, why the fuck are we? Why are we bringing attention to it? Like, who? Like, I don't understand this.
Brittany needs content.
Happened. Something apparently has happened,
so she can get you people in there every night. God forbid her having to get a job or something,
And now he wants to deflect and throw it on everybody else, and nobody else, to include yourself, Justin, Bullhorn Betty, anybody on this side of this fence has not done anything to him.
I don't know. I have no idea.
You can't say that. You can't say that because you don't know. You do not know, ma'am.
Confused as hell, man.
All right.
That's why I'm quiet.
Y'all help me understand this. Help me because listen, and I'm gonna go ahead. I don't believe anybody should be shamed. I don't. You know what I mean? Like I'm not here to. I know how it feels. These people have accused me of being on a lot of shit. And so I'm not gonna do
Shoe
the same
fits.
thing. But when I
the old saying, it's shoe fits.
Blame for this shit. Because he's friends with Clue. But what
has nothing to do with it.
No.
For the record, I wanted to get. I told y'all to hold on a minute so I could get my kid. I made my kids go lay in their room because.
The thing is, I haven't even really heard. I haven't really heard Clue talk about the rug issue all that much with you.
Oh yeah, she has. She said people. She baited people calling CPS on me and shit.
Oh, she did not. Shut up.
She has definitely.
You lying people.
Are you kidding? Why did no one tell me about this?
Oh my God.
HelloFresh. HelloFresh is a dream. Every week
And I agree with you, Mom. I do.
So Peace
I
for
ain't never
All
heard
says,
Clue
so
tell
he put
anybody
it
call
out as
CPS
bait
on
and
your
he got
ass or
mad when
anybody's
someone
ass.
called it.
Yeah.
Yeah, effing right. No, listen to what he says. He got mad that people. He said he put it out there and he's pissed that it took all day. What? Crystal,
He's
thank you.
done something. He's
In my
done something, and he's not holding himself accountable.
in my opinion, his friends
In my
group
opinion.
has changed. What you accept, you will eventually become is true. 100%, Crystal. I agree with that. Let me go back and let you hear him because
So
that
you
doesn't
think
listen
George
to what he
really
says. He
needs?
says he's mad that it took people. Wouldn't that prove that he's not being stalked the way he says he is? Like if it took people all day to see that?
Or maybe people saw it and they have the decency not to do a fucking smear campaign like they like you know how they're like looking real hard and
Well,
everything, like
that leaves Betty out as being decent, don't it?
to try to make something that's not even what it was. But when you're like not that kind of a
Exactly,
person, even if
Darby.
you see it, even if you
Well,
do
here's
see
my
it,
thing.
you just
Even
know.
with Betty, she didn't smear. Like even Betty, she made a post saying this is unacceptable. Like even her, she didn't.
You need to watch her videos, Brittany. Yet again, you run your mouth without checking anything out. You did no research. Go watch Betty's videos.
Hear him. You know what I mean? If it had been one
She
of
did a whole live on it, slamming the hell out the dude, and then made fun of him in the second video that I just showed. So again, Brittany, you're lazy and you don't do no research.
Wasn't it after he pointed it out?
He put the no, it was a video. No, the video was out, and Betty said she made a post and said this is unacceptable. Like,
oh, okay.
She's also made multiple videos.
That was
yeah.
in terms of service.
So I think it started going around on Facebook because people sent me people were sending me posts from Facebook. Then Betty, I think, made a post saying this is unacceptable, and then he pulled the. That's another question. If you left it in the video for everybody to see, I think my question is, why did you immediately pull the video down?
Because he got the
I
reaction.
don't understand that either.
He knew
Also
somebody seen it.
contradictory. It doesn't make any sense.
No.
Well, you're not allowed to show that on YouTube. It's against terms of service.
So what?
Exactly.
Rugs.
Well,
You're not allowed to show that.
I don't think he really technically showed.
He didn't. There was technically there was no rugs actually showed.
His part.
Yeah, I didn't see anything. All I saw.
Yeah.
My dumbass, I wouldn't have even. I would have saw that, and I wouldn't have made the connection. I mean, I guess you have to have done that before. Like you have to be familiar with that to like look at that and think that. Because I wouldn't. If you hadn't pointed that out as that what it was, I wouldn't have thought anything of it.
Well, and here's the thing: stressed. Blessed True Crime says YouTube has caused so many to lose their entire life behind things posted. He better be careful choosing to record your life on the daily doing things like this. Exactly. There when they've called me names and saying, accusing me of being on things, saying I nodded out. And, I mean, hell, Queen Bee has accused me of being
multiple times
on
for the
30
K.
milligrams of damn methadone. Like she's straight got a whole, you know what I mean? Descriptive about it. Does that make me want to go and do a test and prove people wrong? Hell yeah, it does. But at the same time, the way that I look at it, if you can bait me to do a test to prove you wrong, I've already.
That was his plan in the first place, you dumbass.
That I would let you have, because you're right, the internet's forever. So you are now forever on the internet doing a drug test. I mean, to prove what?
Wow.
Like why would you? I don't understand it.
I don't think so. I don't think he would show that on YouTube. I just don't. I think it was a poor choice in judgment to do that, to troll him like that. But I don't think it was any more than that. At least I hope it wasn't anyway,
Was I 100% would have thought that was a cigarette. 100%.
Well, because it was so quick. It was really quick.
Well, and like the cigarettes I used to smoke, they didn't have a brown filter. They were white all the way like that. So I would have just thought it was like a Camel or something, like a cigarette. I would not have thought anything.
Well, he
a straw don't look like a cigarette. Shut up.
Here's another thing.
Or these people were
Crabtree. When you're going around and you're telling people that your whole job was taken, you need to be precise about who took your job.
Where you been? He's been precise. We've known about the contracts.
Because that's not fair to lay in the laps of all of us. I would never.
He still doesn't know. He said he still doesn't know how his job. He's finding out later or something.
There's nothing that anybody on this platform can do to me that would make me take their job. I'm sorry. I know you have kids. Absolutely. Don't put that at my feet. Shady said he said that in front of his child. I'm done with YouTube today. I am disgusted. Oh, Shady.
What did he say in front of his child?
He's talking about all of his child was around.
A big.
Oh God, hold on.
K-12 makes going back to school easy. We deliver an education that takes your child beyond the classroom.
Wow.
Do you think I'm that fucking stupid?
Wait a minute, I'm
You
gonna go
took my
back to his
job,
reason.
You took every. I've done that out there trying to do it. Again, these people have wrecked my life. Wrecked it.
Who? Who though?
And I finally give them what they want.
Who'd you give?
An addict.
The
It's
members
funny
of the
because
green team. Look at Tony and
They
them.
called me an addict. They called me all this shit. I put that in a video. Mind you, I edit my videos, right?
And that's in
also
my
have
opinion.
Blake that goes through my videos.
And I'm sure Nick too.
When they called it, again, these people have wrecked my life. Wrecked it. And I finally give them what they want. An addict who's out there trying to do everything in the world. Pay for any drug test you want at any location. So it is. Brand new one. It's a 14 panel. The ones I get my guys. And this is what I'm going to tell you. When I went on that, or when I went on the video, I kept it in a video for a big reason. Because you literally have, let me explain something to y'all guys real quick. Do you think I'm that fucking stupid? You took my job. You took everything from me. And all I tried to do was help bring a kid home. And it's funny
did that.
because
Nobody did
I let that video run all day, waiting.
Yes, ma'am. They have. They have costume contracts. Do a little research. It's not hard. Heck, I don't even know the dude, and I know that.
Waiting for the fucking moment. And it took all day for somebody to actually look at the whole video. That's what upset me the most, is that the whole video is up there the whole fucking time. Not one person catches it. Not one person, and finally it gets caught. Mind you, I was out searching again. I've been out searching with Cletus. Cletus was out there. Ask him if I've ever done anything. SF has been with me. Ask him if I've ever done anything. It's fucking hilarious. The things that y'all gravitate on. You wanted a junkie. You called me a piece of shit addict. You BJ.
You hear that?
That's what it is.
Do you hear that? To people who are asking me why we're discussing that.
Oh, you called
because
him
of this.
pieces of shit and stuff.
sir,
You said some pretty nasty stuff, and your chat's been nasty about him.
Ask him if I've ever done anything.
Listen to this.
It's fucking hilarious.
That you have. I'm not
The
saying
things
you
that y'all
guys
gravitate
ever
on.
called him the words he's using. However, I do know you talked about him, and I do know you've been violent. So is your chat.
You wanted
It's what
a
it is.
junkie.
Listen.
You called me a piece of shit addict. You BJ. And this morally is going out to BJ, is what it is.
What?
Why? Why
I
is
don't
this going out to me?
talking
Why?
about. What are you talking about?
This morally is going out to BJ. What have I done to you at all?
You haven't spoke on him just that one time.
Oh, we haven't spoke on him just that one time. We just ripped him to shreds. You know, we haven't spoke on him, but just that one time. Bullshit. Bullshit, bullshit, bullshit.
I don't understand. I'm not understanding what he's saying about you wanted a junkie.
She is
What
shy.
gave him that
I've
idea?
never done any of this. Any of this.
What the hell gave him that idea that we wanted him to be a junkie? I don't understand that.
Justin and War Eagle, I agree with you.
Why are you laying this at my lap? I would never, ever.
It's got to be like on purpose, like a made up thing to like a sabotage. But for what? I don't understand.
And listen, Seth, I'm not going to, this isn't going to be the root of what I'm talking about tonight. I'm just showing this in the beginning because this is this is an awful allegation to lay at anybody's feet to say that this is on me. He goes on to say
shoe
his job and
fits.
everything has been, his entire life has been destroyed. And
Yeah,
he goes on
he
to tell
lost
me,
several contracts. There was many calls. And in my opinion, I believe members of the so-called team, like, you know, the national spokesperson, Betty calls him. Yeah. Anyway, that's in my opinion.
he calls
And
me
I wouldn't be
Seth.
surprised if Nick Dad didn't have, you know, I'm sorry, but I wouldn't. That's just how you people operate. That's just how they operate. I'm not saying you, I'm saying them. So don't get your panties twisted, Griftim. Her name is GriftimJ.
FNBITCH, and he says my name a few more times.
Wow, that's fucking nuts, dude.
I've never, like, anybody that
I've
watches
never,
me knows.
I don't talk about people. I don't make fun of people. I don't lie on people. I don't do anything, but I am just a punching bag. And now can you super chat me and cash out me, because I'm a punching bag. Shut up.
That I don't.
I just want to know what gives him the idea that you wanted so bad to imply that he was on anything, because we've never implied that ever.
This is a horrible. It's to me. Mm,
That's not true.
It's
I honestly don't remember if GriftimJ said those specific words, but you people have talked very badly about him, and the chat has been vile. And you know what? I will go back and find. Well, Brittany hides a lot of her streams or edits them, so I will go back and try to find it.
Just to create something.
Me neither. Me neither, Ben Ben.
It's horrible. Why would you? Seth was. I don't know. I hope he's still here.
Hey, honeybee.
I don't know what's going on.
I'm very confused. Why would he plant something and then get upset that nobody saw it all day?
Oh my God, are you people for real? Do any of you have a working brain cell? Do I agree with what he did? Absolutely not. Would I have done that? Absolutely not. But that's me. I didn't have the things done to me that he has. Okay. He's done it. It's a done deal. Now, there's consequences for behaviors. Too bad you all don't know that. But listen, he can't make it no clearer. He did it on purpose. You idiot. I mean, I don't know him. I don't. I've watched him a few times. I'm on TikTok and YouTube. And I see him over Queens and stuff. I think he was even a Granny's. But I just find it hard to believe that he would do something like that on YouTube in any other way than to troll, as he calls it. A very bad troll. But, to evoke a response. GriftimJ, I don't even believe you're that stupid. Probably going to eat them words, aren't I? Okay.
Oh, he doesn't care, Betty. He doesn't care at all.
Yeah.
He doesn't care how much this hurts people. Not at all.
How is it hurting anybody but himself? But I will give you this. What does suck is now this will forever be attached to Sebastian's story, along with all the bullshit you people have done. The so-called team, the dream nightmare team, should be called the Nightmare Green Team. The team of nightmares is what it should be called. Yeah. But it's not hurting anybody but himself. In all honesty, what's it doing to you? How's it hurting you? How's it affecting your life? You don't even you shouldn't even be talking about it. It's really not your business, But you probably got your outline on what to talk about for tonight from the team, right? So yeah, that's why Seth was in your chat and you were saying, no, this isn't my content for tonight. It's just now. Yeah, it is. Because without it, you wouldn't have all them people in your chat, and you know it. You are not true crime. You are as far from true crime as you can get, in my opinion.
Really mad earlier because I mentioned on the video that he was involved when they ambushed Terry Lynn in the restaurant parking lot, and then they ambushed Bobby on the phone call with that girl. So like I made the connection between those two things. And he got so mad at that. He was like really mad earlier, but that has nothing to do with this. Like, why would this be his answer to that? That doesn't. I'm confused.
I don't understand it personally.
Oh, of course you don't.
I really don't understand any of this. I don't.
Is anybody surprised?
One of those crowns I have here.
Does she ever understand anything?
Self, I put some like kind of cement.
I think it's going.
How is it so hard to comprehend? How is it so hard to comprehend? He said he did it on purpose. He was waiting for one of the ones that have been at him to snatch it and run with it. And that's exactly what happened. How is that so hard? Captain Aries Davy Jones, Flying Dutchman. Holy cow, that's a mouthful. Davy Jones is here to curse those who have trolled us, for those who have disrespected us, or the true crime community. Good evening, everyone. Wow, well, I suck at true crime. No, I just don't concentrate on true crime. But I am going to start switching some things up because I'm getting back into the Karen Reed stuff. Because the trial's going to be starting soon, and Turtle Boy's got some stuff going on. He's going to be facing, his charges, and there's a lot of drama with that. Oh my gosh, it's like a never-ending story. So yeah, but of course, I'm still going to review the trauma vultures, the crime tours. I'm not going to do the trial like every day. I'll probably do highlights because it's too hard with littles to be able to do that. I did it last time. It was really hard. There was days I did miss, and it's also it's going to be hard at first because I did that with Hills. I did that with Hills. I was with her that day on panel. Yeah, that's going to be hard. But I know she's going to be watching because she going to be watching. I miss Hills. I miss my friend.
Seth posted something. I didn't see it. Chat's going crazy.
No, Seth had asked, why are we discussing this person?
No,
And they're trying to control the narrative, but nobody tells you what to talk about on your channel, huh?
You just posted another one.
Oh, let me see. I didn't know that he had issues. I hope he gets the help he needs. And if he did this as a stunt, that just makes it even more disgusting. Well, Seth, that's what he's saying that he did.
It has
He's
to
claiming
be.
that he did this as a stunt while he's recording, looking for Sebastian. There's so many
What's
things wrong with
wait a
this.
minute.
And I'm very sorry.
Terry Lynn? Wait, what is this? He was on the phone later when Terry Lynn followed them very briefly. He wanted to make sure she was okay because he knew Terry Lynn better. He kept trying to get her to accept an Uber. She wouldn't. I remember that. Yeah, she was lit. Yeah, I remember that.
Listen, I understand how you feel.
Is she back going to parking lots and shit again? I haven't checked in on her for a while.
100%. I agree. We need to talk about.
You think this is drama? Just wait. I'm going to show you guys some things with the Turtle Boy saga, the Turtle Rejects. It's going to blow your socks off, I'm telling you. It is off the chains. I covered some of it before. And I did Karen Lee with Hills and then and Voices and over. Then we went to Twisted Tragedies. But yeah. And I've been saving everything. I've got files full of all the Twitter war and the nasty bile stuff being posted on Twitter. And oh my God, the stuff he's done to people and his cult, his Turtle Rejects. Oh, guys, it's a lot. It's a lot. And there's no way to cover either case without the drama because both cases are nothing but drama created by Karen Reed and the Turtle Reject. It's crazy.
And we're about to talk about Bobby's son and how, that whole thing's being alleged. We're going to go through the interview about the neighbor again and stuff like that.
Oh, Lord, again, you've done the interview with the neighbor like 50 times. It's not going to change. You really can't move on, can you? At this point, I don't understand how you have people in here night after night after night while y'all regurgitate the same thing. It's insane. And there's days I don't even review you or consider, because I've already reviewed you while you've done that. You've done it 30 freaking times. Come on. You know? Jeez.
I want to say I'm sorry to you that this whole spectacle.
Well, you know what's really the worst part, the most
thank you
unfortunate
for the
part,
$5
is that
PayPal.
we want to
Wow, I
continue
got
talking
PayPal
about
tonight.
Sebastian and the case.
Yes.
Look for $5.
But the problem is serious, like life-changing, life-threatening.
You did leave your YouTube name, and I don't want to say your real name, but thank you. I'm going to put that towards equipment that I need to get fixed.
Allegations keep being made against people within our inner circle here that are dear to us, including Seth,
Yeah.
and we can't just ignore that and pretend
Emmy
like it didn't
Joe,
happen.
shut up.
And so, with that being said, I think they've realized that that's
Okay.
a weakness.
Serious question. Does she have her own channel? And if she does, why is she not on her own channel? Because she doesn't shut up. I don't know who's worse, her or Nana. It's insanity. 3 questions too when I came to YouTube about 2.5, 3 years ago, and she emailed me back. She was just says, yeah, we used to spend hours on the phone. It for sure on Thursdays, but sometimes more than that. But I remember the first time we talked. She said, you know, when all that shit happened with her, and she said, if you ever had any questions, anybody, just reach out. So I did. And I wanted all of the blog, there was hundreds of pages. I wanted it all because I wanted to read it all. I didn't want anybody else's opinion. I wanted mine. I was around then. I know how things were and how things were and things that had happened. So I had a little bit of knowledge of the cases and all the crap that was going on. So I reached out when I called her. I wanted to know I had some feelings about the way some things were written and, you know, in some of the blogs. And she had no problem talking with me. We talked for 3.5, 4 hours that first night. And now, you know, we just started talking all the time, you know, at least once a week for hours, at least. I miss her. She's the only one I would talk on the phone like that with for so long, because I miss her. She was a real sweet person. And we both have, you know, late stage COPD. She had only 30% lung capacity at the time. Yeah. Anyway.
That we have is that we feel
I
like we
miss
have
you
to,
guys.
every time they make an allegation, we stand up for it because it is wrong.
As a matter of fact, when I do the Carolyn trial when it starts back up, I'm going to use some of your stuff as the intro for the days that I cover it. I think it'll be cool because she couldn't wait for her to be convicted. I mean, I know he's going to be watching.
For example, today on that live, they listened to the entire thing, and yet somehow it got morphed into me I was the person that sent Betty the video of me putting my child in a bag.
What?
That's weird.
What is that? I didn't hear about that.
I didn't hear it was you. I heard it was one of Betty's subs.
Bag?
Betty was telling.
Let's not even talk about that bag because that got set up.
Betty was telling me the story about it, and I told her that I picked up Ollie because I haven't picked up Ollie in God knows how long. He's 15 years old, so I wanted to see if I could pick him up again, like not just over my shoulder, just pick him up, like carry him.
I remember when you commented to Betty about that. I think I reviewed it. I think it's even on my channel. I think you did say you stuck someone in a bag or something. I think you did say it. You said something like that because I remember you talking to Betty about the pickle bag because I even did a live and did a pickle bag thumbnail. It's a sea bag. They were in the Navy, by the way. And they have no idea if Katie or Christopher has a sea bag in their possession. they don't know, and it's none of their business or yours.
Pick up Ollie. If like we had a fire and I was asked to bring him out of the house or something, and I was surprised that I could. Well, they morphed it into I was that person that sent Betty the video. So then-
Okay, yeah, these people need help.
No, but I remember you talking to her about it. But it was one of Betty's subs, because I think it was on the same live, or maybe in the next one. But I do have it, and it was one of her subs that put her grandchild in one of those bags. That wasn't you. But you did talk to her about what you did. I remember that. I'll find it. I have it. I have it somewhere. Yeah, time to start making some shorts.
And they're all asking respectfully if we can move on. This is a hard subject.
I wish people would stop using my son's name in the hashtag.
But yeah, I reviewed that. It was one of Betty's subs. It called in and told Betty what she did. Yeah.
Just dispatch. I agree with that.
And I believe it was in the pickle bag
going
live.
to stop using the hashtag
Yeah, I really do.
Seth because it's a grabber.
Yeah.
Okay, so now he's telling you what hashtags to use on your channel. Do you hear how he's in her chat telling her what to tell her audience to say or the hashtag? But they don't tell her what to do. Listen. I'll back it up. I'll pull Brittany. Because what Brittany does is she'll back it up 20, 30 times. Because she's replaying it in your head to get in control. It's her way of, it's part of her manipulation tactic.
I agree with that.
It is.
I agree, but they're not going to stop using the hashtag Seth because it's a grabber.
Yeah.
No,
like
it didn't.
I've even seen
I've used the hashtag back. I think I used it months and months ago. I had taken some advice from another creator that did a video about hashtags and stuff, and it was okay because I never felt comfortable using any of the family's names. So, but I wanted to try it to see if it would work because she said it would work. You know, that's how you should do it when you're talking about something. So for a couple lives, I did hashtag names. I was very uncomfortable with that. I think I ended up going back and removing them anyway later on. But it didn't make a difference. It didn't, honestly, it didn't. So I don't use them, but I did attempt it. That's just my opinion.
Tactics.
90% of people don't realize that their data could be on the dark web like mine was. So I found this tool that does.
Oh, I've had people come into my chat and threaten to do that with my
little tactics
son
here
on
and
the
there
dark
to,
web.
like hide it.
6-year-old.
And it'll be like Sebastian, instead of Sebastian being the first, Sebastian will be at the very bottom.
She was in chat.
Go tell your kids good night. I know the routine now.
Don't let any fights break out or anything while I'm gone. I'll be right back.
All right. Okay. So anyway, he goes on just to say that it's it's on me. I'm going to show y'all one more thing, and then we're moving on. Now you can take.
Yeah, because Seth is telling you to not talk about this, and he's telling you to move on. You know what? Let's look at chat. I don't. I'm not one. Oh, of course. Guess what? Guess what's not available? The chats. I wonder why. Because Seth is in there telling her what to do. Remember, they don't tell them what to do. That's why they get emails with outlines of what they're allowed to talk about and stuff. I mean, come on. You should have known that Slimy can't keep her mouth shut. Come on. Either her or that 111 True Crime or that Wackadoodle Crime Liars, with the fake neighbor that was really Mark W, a chatter and sub. Yeah. Busted him out too. Y'all are not good with this. Y'all are not good.
Then I noticed that I want to share. Take it how you want, but there are 2 cups here. Okay? So he proceeds to pee in the cup. He literally pees in the cup.
Okay, if you don't want to talk about this, why are you? Why do you continue to, I want to show more and show more, even though you're being asked not to, and you keep claiming you don't even want to cover this, but yeah, here we are. Okay.
Right there. Turns around, comes back, right? Now watch this. You're going to see there's another cup of urine.
Where?
That's sitting out of the frame, the camera frame. So he's got 2 cups. What is
Okay.
that about? What?
If there's, wasn't it a two test kit? There was 2 tests in one kit, which would be 2 cups. But if the other cup of urine is out of screenshot, how are you seeing it? Where's it at? I don't know. I don't care. I mean, I didn't review this for a reason. I thought it was one of the stupidest things you could do, to be honest. And I like Steven. And I think he has a really good heart. And I think he just really wants to help. Do I think he, you know, F's up? Yeah, we all do. And I think this was an epic one. But I choose to believe what he said and that he did it to evoke a response after everything that's been done to him. Not be the way I would or you would do it, but you know, hey, it is what it is. Like I said, it's done. Now you got to deal.
Watch both of his hands. Watch.
Okay.
All right,
Yeah, I'm
watch
sorry,
both
man.
hands.
What's
All right, watch. He's going to have a cup in this hand, and he's going to have a cup of urine in the other hand. He accidentally shows both. Watch.
No,
up, man?
it's not another cup of urine. It's a 2 test kit. Okay, Brett, you know about them, I'm sure. Stop. Or you usually get yours at. Never mind.
Look, there's 1 cup of urine. See that?
Mhm.
There's 1 cup of urine, and watch his other hand.
It's
Bam. There's
No,
the other.
that's not a cup of urine. He just took that out of the box, you idiot. Out of the bag it came in. There, it's a double kit. There's 2 tests in the kit. Oh my lord, are you really that stupid? You can't be. You really can't be. And don't tell me you don't know. You're in recovery. You're well aware. Oh. Because she loves the drama. Yeah, Heisman's private investigator. Yeah. Well, how many times? I was gone for like 10 days, so I did see part of one of Jay's lives where apparently she did, take a nap again the other night. I don't know. I am so far behind, but she's probably gotten enough naps in now. I mean,
What are you doing with 2 cups of urine?
it's not 2. Oh my god. It is not 2 cups of urine, you ding-a-ling. Did you not just. I can't. Oh, woosah.
One more time.
One more time for the people in back.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. What's fucked up, man, is
they turn out better.
Or is that a vape? Hold on. Somebody said that's a
I'm
vape.
pretty firm.
I don't know.
Was that a vape? Wait a minute. Somebody said that's a vape. Okay, it's a yellow vape. Hold on, guys. They said it's a yellow vape.
Okay.
It doesn't even matter. I don't care. I thought it was.
Yes, you do care. You just tried to have your big wow moment, your big mic drop. And yet again, another epic fail.
Maybe it's a vape.
It's also a
I got one thing I
2-cup
want to
test
say
kit.
to him, and I'm done with this. I don't appreciate you accusing me. And the entire chat, the whole time he's talking, it was a yellow vape, guys. I apologize. I thought it was.
That's a yellow vape, but he did have 2 tests.
I get mad because
Hold on.
Here's the fucked up, man, is it's
okay. It was a vape. All right, that was a vape. I'm sorry, guys. I thought it was 2
there's
cups, but I
another
don't
cup
know,
too,
Heather.
but
I
it's
think that was a
empty
vape.
because he didn't use it. It's
It
sealed.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. This is what I want to say to it, and I want to move on.
You've been saying that.
As someone who's in recovery, this is what I have to say to you.
Now get 20% off at Chewy Pharmacy. Some things are even better together. At Chewy Pharmacy, you get high quality.
Okay? Crabtree, there's nothing that you could do that would ever make me affect your real life. I don't come after you in any way whatsoever. Okay? If you really are struggling, and that's not for me, I don't know if you are, but if you are, I pray to God that you get the help that you need because I don't wish that demon on anybody. Addiction is nothing to play with. It's nothing to laugh about. It's nothing that you should wish on your enemy. And if you are struggling, I really hope that you get help for you and your family. YouTube is not the place. YouTube is not the place. No matter what you do, you're not going.
You need to look in the mirror, play this section. This. I'll give you the timestamp. Started at 50, even 50, in that 4.5 hour live. Started at 50. Look in the mirror and repeat exactly what you're saying. That's all. That's it. That's all. I'm just saying. I wish that on anybody. I don't want to see anybody have any problems. It's not a fun lifestyle. It's not fun for your loved ones.
Going to be able to prove your case to anybody. At the end of the day, what matters is that if you need help, you get the help you need. I don't appreciate you accusing me of being behind this, though. I have nothing to do.
He didn't say you was behind it. He said that you went at him, and you did. Your panel has, and your chat has. Listen to what's being said for once. Try to comprehend some things. I mean, this kind of stuff, I'm sorry, this is a missing 16-year-old Kate, you know? None of this stuff belongs in this case. None of it. What the hell? You know? It's like, this child can't catch a break. He can't catch a break from anybody. I just...
with your...
I'm so sorry that happened. I'm fucking blown away by this. I don't know what.
Well, and if you did fake this, if you did really put that in the video to trip people up, then shame on you. You are dirtier than I thought.
Why?
You are, like, you really took and you know, staged a clip in your video to make people.
Wait a minute. Whoa. Do I think it was in poor taste? Absolutely. Do I think it should have been done? No freaking way. But listen, you sit there and you support that wackadoodle, that Julie Miss Profound Autism train wreck. She does her stupid satire skits on Chris and Katie and the sheriff. It's disgusting and gross, and you laugh at it and you think it's funny. But it's not funny when he tries to troll somebody. Yeah. You can't have your cake and eat it too. They're all wrong. Across the board. Spanky, you think it's fantastic. The crap, the videos and thumbnails he puts together with the Proudfoots. And those video clips that he makes and puts up. How disgusting. But you think that's funny. And the Bower socks. You think that's funny. And you think that's okay. Okay. Got it. But see, you're wrong. Because it's not okay for none of them. Period. It's really disgusting and gross.
Thing that you were, shame on you, because that's a disgrace to all addicts out here. Not only are you disgracing and triggering.
No, what he was trying to say, and I think he has some ADHD or something going on, because he flies, like his brain is going. You can tell, and you can tell the concentrate. You can tell. Okay, being a parent of an ADHD child, multiple, you can tell. But that's no excuse. I'm not saying that's an excuse. I'm just saying, because in his what he was thinking, from what I gather, I'm not speaking for him. It's just from what I've seen. This is what he's been repeatedly called and torn apart. So I guess he figured he'd give the people who have been doing this to him what they wanted. Shouldn't have, but again, wasn't me. Wasn't my channel. And I do believe that he had every intentions on taking the test live. That way he could right there blow you out the water and say you've been trolled. I do believe that was his intention. It just didn't go off that way. Until you can't prove to me otherwise, and I do pray that he's solid in his recovery. He has a family. He has, a wife and kids. And I know a lot's been done to him, and it's messed up when you're messing with somebody's money, and they got a family. That is messed up to do. And their reputation. But when you don't, I don't know. So it's just, none of this should even be part of this child's case. Well, he's a teenager. He's a young man now. He is a young man. But none of this should even be attached to his case. That's the big picture. That's what everybody is forgetting. Seems like nobody cares.
People that are in active addiction and recovery, but you're doing it on the back of a missing child. Fuck you for that.
Brittany, fuck you for the things you've done on the back of this missing young man. You and your panel of egg yolks. I don't know what I mean. I'm gonna look up it. I'm gonna come up with a name because brilliance just no.
I mean, neither way looks good at all. But if I would rather it be authentic.
Yeah, exactly, Pen. That I do remember him saying, and I totally understand that. But I just hope he does know that there is non-stimulant medications that he could try. Because that's what I use, my daughter's is non-stimulant, thankfully. I mean, non-stimulant's not for everybody. And unfortunately, you have to try the medications to see if they work. But it being a non-stimulant, I think, could be an option for him because of that. But I don't know. I've had many kids, many foster kids, and my son was, but he wasn't on that. I have ADD and ADHD, so I dealt with various of the medications. Yeah, I do, sweet one. Oh, as sick as I got, she'd have kicked my ass for not getting my RSV vaccination. She'd have kicked my ass. She knows that could be deadly to me. Excuse me. It was a rough one. It still is. I still got a minute to go,
And do that to bait someone. This isn't a game. People die every day from addiction.
Yes, they do. And he didn't mean it as a game. And Brittany, shut up, because all you're doing, never mind. If you really, you're not sincere, but anyway, you're also, of course, going on.
We would have never caught it because we don't go over there and watch videos.
This is about Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers.
Justin said it's not. I looked.
No, not on this panel. It's not. It's about the drama surrounding Sebastian Rogers' case. You signed paperwork full of lies and filed them in a court of law. That doesn't belong in this case or around this case. None of this crap does. From any of you on the team. Shame on every one of you.
Look, I hope he gets better. No shame in struggling or help. Exactly. There's no shame in that.
I'm sure
I hope
he is,
gets the help he
Ben.
needs.
I'm sure he is.
I see the two blue caps.
I felt bad. And I'm glad that whatever the situation, I'm glad that he had friends to go to. And, But I just, I really think that that's what he meant. It just didn't land that way. And it's actually landed backward, you know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's crazy. It's just, all this is nuts. It's just, this is a 16-year-old young man that is missing. There should be no RICO wannabe, no damn injunctions, none of this crap. These trolling videos trying to get responses out of certain people. None of this should be going on. People's jobs should not be being contacted. You know, police, it's insane. It is out of control. And guess who's being hurt in all this? Not none of you. Sebastian, his family, including Seth. I wish he'd see it. But okay.
You stop it correctly. Well, there you go. I looked earlier. I thought it was 2 cups too, but regardless if it's a 2
2
cups or
plus
not,
2.
I hope you get the help you need.
What are you talking about? What did I miss while I was gone? What 2
Oh,
cups you got?
Lord,
There's 4
Nana's
cups in
back.
that video, in my humble opinion, and a lot of people in chat thinks he showed it too.
What?
Showed,
I
oh,
don't
now
know this.
she's back to saying it was 2 cups of urine, and it was not. It was not. There was 1 cup of urine. There was his vape, and then there was also the second unopened cup because it's a 2-test kit. She's such a dingbat.
Does work. I mean, I've gone to the doctor and had to
There
pee
were
in a
2
couple
cups of urine. There was one that was left out of the frame.
There was, oh, now she's back to saying there was 2 cups of urine. Now, didn't she just show video to prove it wasn't? You can't make this shit up. This woman is, oh, non-functioning.
Labels that actually detect if you're negative or positive.
Oh, he
So,
didn't.
Yeah,
He didn't.
all you got to do is pee in the cup, and the test strip on the bottle will tell you if you have Coca-Cola, Hair Dawn, Mesa. You can actually get, I've seen 4-panel tests. I've seen 14-panel tests. I've seen multiple different, you can buy different ones. But at the doctor's office, usually it's the standard panels. And yeah, I mean, within minutes. Yeah, you know that. Come on. GriftimJ. Come on now.
Pee while he was on camera.
yeah, but there were
Yeah, you did.
And good for you. I'm actually giving you a hand. Good for you for your recovery. And I hope you stay on the right track, just like I hope him and anybody else who's struggling with it. So that way you can't say I'm picking on you.
Oh.
And I actually do mean that. I actually do mean that.
I don't care. Like I said, that's here nor there. Quite frankly, it's not for me to know. That's for him. And his. That's
Then why are you still talking about it? That you said you weren't going to talk about it, and 13 minutes and 5 seconds in, you're still talking about it. Okay.
And I'm not going to be like they are.
I
But I'm
didn't
also
shame
not
him.
going
I
to
didn't
blame
shame you.
for ruining your life.
I never said you did anything but doze off, fall asleep. I never accused you of anything else. You clearly have multiple times. That's all I ever said. I never addict shamed you. I think anybody who's in recovery is a freaking amazing. I mean, it's an amazing thing.
The only thing that I've done to Proudfoot is I laugh about his name, and I asked if his
Sweet
mom
moon, thank
was
you.
Mary
Big thanks.
Crabtree, and he went live and told everybody that I doxed his mother. That's it. That's all.
But you didn't.
Mm,
He did. He did. So there's that. I don't care.
I remember hearing about that. I'll look into that before I comment, but somehow, some way, of course, she spun that to play victim too. Because remember, She's the punching bag on YouTube.
People made. I'm aware that Clue had said some shit about me and my kids today. Well, consider the source is what I'll say.
Wait a minute.
I really
Wait a
don't
minute.
care.
I honestly don't know. So I also can't comment on that because I don't know.
I wouldn't talk about her if it didn't have anything to do with Sebastian.
I started this business in the closet
Yeah, I
of my
don't believe
mom's
that
house.
either.
Now we've been able to grow into over 500 retailers.
One-sided honesty here.
All right, let me see if I got this. Let me see somebody saying their blog.
Oh yeah, and that's another thing.
Bring it
She
back.
goes into other people's channels, into their chats, and on their panels, and talks her shit. And that's how she runs. I don't talk about Granny, but she be on every chat talking about Granny while denying it. She does it with everybody. She's always done that.
To Sebastian. Let's not get distracted. We're going to bring it back to Sebastian.
Well, we're going to talk about this stuff SF was saying today.
Yeah.
Well, Seth has been telling you for 55 minutes. I think you're going to get a very angry email because you're not following the protocol here. Better. It's a good thing you make so much. You do really well on YouTube. Congratulations on that, by the way. It's great. Seriously, it really is. It's a good thing you do because you're going to have some legal fees. I know you don't want to believe that, and it sucks that you're going to be left out in the cold, but you are. You really are. Oh, well.
Well, I'm not happy with him, that's for sure.
Give me a second.
I missed that too. Damn, I missed everything.
Well, he's okay. Yeah, you got to hold on.
Oh,
bear with me, guys. I can't.
Can't what?
Yes, there is some real life stuff that's been going on both sides. I do want to say something about that too.
You got to understand
care.
something. SF is not a YouTuber. He is a private investigator. He's has nothing to do with any YouTube channel. You don't think? Well, actually, I know for a fact that members of the team have went after him professionally and personally. Receipts have been shown many, many, many times. So what he puts out is with them. That has nothing to do with YouTube. What he responds to with them is because of what they're doing to him. You see him firing up lives? No. So what if he jumps on a panel? Big deal. Quit trying to tie that in because it's not. His thing with them and his stuff on Twitter is just that on Twitter. But you gotta, so as far as the doxing and stuff, I don't want to put out nobody's personal information. But I'm also not a PI investigating this case either. So, and I mean, Betty's the one that says a dox for a dox. They have doxed every part of his life. They have actually went after his livelihood as well. Because, man, members of that team really like to be playing with people's money. You don't play with people's money. It's too hard to come by in this day and age. Anyway.
Care if it's on this side or if it's on the other side. Real life is real life and it shouldn't happen. Period. And I'm the problem. If you notice, if I say something to somebody or about somebody,
I don't believe that. I'm sorry. I don't know Clue personally. I have my own thoughts like everybody else, my own opinions. Do I agree with some of the things she says and the way she talks? No, and I don't hide the fact. I just don't see her calling CPS on her. I just really, I don't see it. I just, I don't know. I don't think, like I said, I don't really know her. I don't see it. Calling her out on here, yeah. Calling CPS, that's a whole different ball game. And I just don't see it. I'm sorry. You know.
YouTube. Whether it's Clue or any of these people on this platform, if you ever see me come about and say anything about these people, it's about the thing that they do on YouTube.
Oh.
Their families, their kids, their home life, that doesn't have anything to do with anything, and we shouldn't be talking about it.
But you do, your panels do, your chat does, and so do your mod chats. Brittany, stop. Stop. People have shown receipts. Stop it.
Period. Going real life on people is disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. But I also don't think that bringing up something that happened a few months ago should not negate what happened in the present.
Yeah,
And what
he
I'm
does.
talking
He
about,
probably does give limited information. He probably does. But as long as his client is okay with that, I mean, I don't get information from my mom. I'd never ask him for anything either. Like I said, I don't know him either. I just know of him from a couple different cases, and I know where Betty Steelfields first got hurt, and what and when the opportunity was there, she jumped on it. Remember, and her feels were hurt because he refused to give her an interview. But yeah, Betty lied. She filed false complaints against his TI license. That was messed up. That was messed up. She accused that man of hacking her cash out to send her money, or to send Olivia money. Olive oil. There's been a lot done. It's just insane. None of this should be attached to this case. None of it. It shouldn't be.
is I guess today Clue brought up Smiley putting that information out about her ex-husband. Was that right?
No, it was not. That was none of nobody's business. If anybody should have wanted to talk and share that, it was not none of you people's right to share someone else's trauma, someone else's story. If they wanted it shared, they would have shared it. It's their right, it's their story. Y'all weren't there. You don't know what happened. You ran with the lies, though. It's gross how you guys use that. And shame on you, Slimy. You are as slimy as a blue gum ball.
No, that wasn't right. That shouldn't have happened. It never should have happened. But that doesn't take away from the fact that you put out personal documents on Seth. And I don't.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, you can like a person, not like the person. That was all messed up. That should have never been anybody's content on YouTube. And yet they keep doing it. It's not the first time. Ouch. Ouch. Oh, that hurts. It is not the first time that has been someone's content. It's gross. You know, they forget there was a child involved in that. It's just not okay.
Things I want to say, but
yeah, I don't know
Knock, knock.
why these people on YouTube think it's okay to share reports like that. You know, I mean, and it's not the first time. I've seen creators actually read an R report, a great report, and pick it apart and call the victim a liar. When they weren't there, they don't know. All the while doxing this person for the umpteenth thousandth time. You know, it's so gross. Look at Spanky. He read that whole victim's whole everything, social security number, everything. All they care about is clicks and views. They don't care about any victim. Get so sick of that. They don't care about no damn victims. They care about themselves. People are real pieces of shit.
Put the documents out. That other girl did.
Well, who? I don't know. She went at Smiley today when Smiley shared the stuff.
Well,
No, I know. I'm
she had
saying
every right to.
Clue didn't put out those documents on Seth.
But she's actively a part of it, and she says she has more.
Yeah.
So
If she didn't put them out, then she didn't put them out. Why are you blaming her for it? If she didn't do it and you know she didn't do it, shut your mouth. Like I said, I was gone for 10 days, so I'm still behind. I'll probably never catch up. Anyway. Yeah, slimy nose.
You went real light. That don't change nothing. She absolutely has been a part. What did she say? I like cat and mouse, Tony. You think this is all I got? No, I don't.
Again, no defending her. But did they not try to serve her with the C&D? Have they not went at her? Have they not doxed her, threatened her? Yeah. So they get the two-way street there. Really do.
Oh, I know how you are. You have no moral boundary. Shame on you. Now, that don't mean it's right that somebody can bring up what happened with her ex-husband. I think it's disgusting, but I also would like
No, because there was a minor child involved. It should have never been brought to YouTube and talked about by strangers to use for content to try to poke at someone. It's gross and disgusting. It's as vile as you can get. Children are off limits, period.
to say nobody's talking about that anymore. So why would you
And
even
anybody's trauma is off limits. You're not the mamas. None of you. You have no right to speak on it. In my opinion.
bring it back up?
Now you see why I did not let my sister come to using social media when my nephew was missing. Nope. 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 Nope.
That was from 5 months ago?
Why would you want anybody else speaking
Yeah,
about it?
and they've been talking about it numerous times for the past 5 months. Don't act like you guys have never mentioned it. I dare you to say that, GriftimJ, because then I'll have to go clipping. And now that I got this tablet that I can actually clip on, actually record, I'm going to be clipping. And I'll get better at it.
Well, shut up and don't talk about it. You would think you'd want to leave it there.
Oh, I got to go.
You brought that back up today to cover for the fact that you went real live 2 days ago. That's
And that, nothing against
No.
Smiley, but
Maybe, I don't know, maybe she just seen it. I don't know. I don't know. You'll have to ask her about that.
for what it's worth, if she brought it up today on her channel versus Smiley 5 months ago, I doubt Smiley got that many views on it. I like her a lot, but I'm saying her channel compared to
course
Clue's
you do.
channel is, she took it and broadcast it to a much larger audience. Let's put it that way.
But see, the thing is, it's her story to talk about. It's her story to share if she so chooses to. See, that's where you don't get. It wasn't Slimy's story to share. That would be like me doing a live showing the letter she wrote to the judge. I wouldn't do that. Just like she shouldn't have done it. You people talk about boundaries. You don't have any. In my opinion.
I'm just
Hey,
saying.
Shiloh.
All right. Hold on. So today, SF had a lot to say.
Oh.
Wait 1 second. Me.
So, you've just finished writing your book and are ready to share it with the world.
Julie needs a
But
commercial.
wait, what's the best way to publish?
Hurry up and.
All
right. Let me make sure the music's playing. This is fair use.
Where was this? Where did he go
on? Blues channel. Thing to do. And by the way, I like butter. That don't bother me none.
Oh, good for you. Don't care. I don't call you that. Never have. I've called you GriftimJ for quite a while. I think it's fitting.
It wasn't that people were just arbitrarily putting out this information. It was stumbled across when researching the family. Right. No, I mean, I have my,
Okay,
I
number
have my
one,
feelings.
you shouldn't be researching the family because where the family went to high school or grew up as small children, none of your business and has nothing to do with this.
I do. But the point is, I don't think it's right to use that. I don't think one thing that's done to somebody should cancel out what they've done, is what I'm saying.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Butter.
I agree.
The dream team's not falling apart. No.
Oh, honey, it is not a dream team. Oh, Lord have mercy. But it is not a dream team. Nightmare on Elm Street. Yeah.
No, not.
Especially that honey butter they put on them, the rolls at the steakhouse.
All right, guys. It's late. It's after 12. Holy shit. I've been on here 4 hours. What I'll do is I'll come back tomorrow and we'll finish this because I have some other videos with timestamps that I want to go over with you. But yeah, I've been on here a long time, and I think everybody's about had it. I haven't had this low in chat since I think my first live. But that's because I've been on here a long time now. Normally do Saturday nights, but oh, excuse me, sorry. I try to mute to catch the cough. It's hard when you can't breathe. But I appreciate you for hanging out with me. Thank you for the super chat and the $2 $5 PayPal. I appreciate that. Let me know what you think in the comments. If there's anything you want to look at, please let me know. Be glad to. We'll be glad to show it. Yeah. But yeah, thank you guys just for hanging out with me. Don't forget to hit that like, sub up if you're not subbed up, share it out to all the YouTube things. You can also be a misfit like the rest of us. We do have memberships. Oh, poor Brittany, I forget they're all at the time. But thank you, everybody. You be safe out on these YouTube streets now. I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Night all.